You all are just on your way to Cloverway, riding on your horses that you've bought. You head towards Cloverway, the city of necromancers, where you were deciding to set up camp, yeah?
Yeah, we decided to set up camp because Nathaniel was like, I need to tell you a story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And it's heading towards the night as well, so... And the clock continues to tick as you spend another day on your time-limited mission. And as you do set up camp, you notice that the air is abnormally still, and the chirps of crickets are absent. The trees' leaves don't rustle at all, and it's so incredibly quiet that even your breath, keeping your breath as silent as possible is still audible to yourselves.
You could say that the area around this necrotic city is
Don't you dare.
Dead.
God damn it.
Yeah. No. This is what we get.
I knew it was coming, and yet.
Can I just attack Davy? Not Nathaniel.
That's fair. I don't know what's come over me. I apologize for breaking the tension immediately.
And you
guys
I'll stop. Set up camp
This is
in
my fault.
this very still area. You can see very dim lights kind of over the horizon at the light pollution from Chester City fills the sky with a bright orange, while on the other end, just a very... You can barely even see Cloverway as its lights are completely out.
So, what was that you were going to say?
This is very familiar. It reminds me of right after the tunnels with the necromancers when we first began our journey. We were all sitting around a campfire just like here.
Ah, yes, and we were practically at each other's throats.
Yes.
Fun times. I'm glad you're not at my throat now. Like looking over at Enoch just kind of sarcastically.
Some of us had issues to work out, but we kept asking each other questions. So many questions about our past, present. Many questions that didn't get answered immediately. But none of them were directed at me.
Do you want us to ask you some questions, Nathaniel?
No. Because I'm going to be forthright.
Oh.
In the place that we're going, I don't need to tell you how dangerous it is. You know.
I do.
Mm-hmm.
But being the witch taker has afforded me a long list of enemies. And I
Yes.
imagine that more than a few of them might have found refuge inside of that city.
And where are you going with this? You've had enemies everywhere, haven't you?
Of course. But I made a promise to give you the truth. And I look at Enoch as they say that. So now I need to tell you a story.
Well, I suppose it's as good a time as any to pull this out. I pull out the bottle of whiskey that I got from earlier.
I'll crack
And-
open a bottle of wine and lean over to Renee.
Yeah, I uncork
Story
it.
time! Everyone get drinks!
Yeah.
I thought you were going to pull out a gun.
No.
Honestly, this is improvement.
That would have been perfect.
Also, I totally forgot to put these tokens. Here's your horses.
What? We have horses now? Oh my god, they're smaller than I am.
Remember?
Where's Kuro, by the way?
Remember we bought 3.
Oh, is Kuro always out?
Yeah, he doesn't just pop. He doesn't poof away. He's
Well, he's right there.
The only
Surprise!
He's got a... He has a token!
No, that is not official art. I found that off Google because I didn't have a lot of time, but this will be the new token for Kuro.
Oh,
Do we know who the artist was?
Tell us the artist's name.
Yes, I will find it. I'm sorry. I was frantically trying to find some art since I didn't have time. I will credit the artist. Let's see.
Yes.
The creator Novanim. I will simply post.
You should link that into the
I will
into the
link
Twitch
that
chat.
right now. We are not associated with this Novanim, but credit where it's due. There's the link
For all
to
of
that
one
person.
session.
I do not know this person. I simply found their art on Google, but yes, Novanim, Novanim.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wonderful.
perfect.
Awesome. But yes,
So cute.
so we have our drinks at the ready.
All right.
Power horse, space horse, soul horse, 3 more, and I can snap out half the horses in the galaxy.
You'll do no such thing with my horse. I paid for it.
All right, start jam.
Be nice to Houston. And I take out this bottle, I uncork it, I take a swig, and I reach over to pass it over to Nathaniel, who's like 20 feet away.
I'll hold out my hand. I don't partake. Like, I'll hold it in like a no thank you, is what I mean.
Oh, okay. Well then. All right, fair enough.
And I stare at the fire and let the flames dance not just in the embers, but in the reflection of my glasses. I had to scrounge for food and shelter for the first few years of my life until my father found me. He was a wealthy man who knew that he could make a difference, and he chose to. With him, I had food, a place to sleep, an education. He paid for me to go to college, and I learned to become a magician. But he was a private investigator, a thief-taker, and the puzzle of the mind was too interesting for me to ignore, so soon enough I was interested too. The investigations were hard, but we made it work. I put my talents to good use. But really, my skill was sussing out lies hidden in the truth. Looking back, I can see how that would unnerve him, because I eventually found his journals. He had been studying necromancy. It wasn't recreational either, there were experiments. And I stood at the precipice of an important decision. All I could think of was how necromancers were evil. How they could kill you and puppeteer your body, and I thought, what if he had been raising me for such purpose? Why did he plug an orphan from the streets? So, I did the right thing, and I told the truth. The guards came, my father was taken away. What I remember most was how the press and the people who knew him, they all began to talk as if he had been evil the whole time. That he was a vile man, not a father, not a citizen, just a villain. And the city began calling me the hero who stopped him. Unabated by allegiance, I did my duty. I was more than a thief-taker, I was. I knew I was wrong. But it was too late. So now, I wear this title, and I make sure that the truth will not set anyone free ever again. Of course, you can dig further if you'd like. I'm sure I have many secrets, and all of them. I look to Renee. Have someone that lies at the center.
I've heard the story before, but not like that.
But I'm not telling you this simply because I want to get sentimental. There are undoubtedly going to be people that know me there, enemies, yes. But we're not going to a place where I can fall back upon the rule of law. They practice openly there.
Is there any particular threat that we should be worried about going in?
Are you telling this to us because you are fearing for your life?
Yours are in jeopardy as much as mine. Luckily, I have a very easy description that is also easy to lose.
So you want us to go there incognito?
Yes. We can't go guns blazing if we draw too much attention. And someone finds out, it will not be good. But there's more to it. We've been fighting necromancers this whole time. It has been very simple for all of you, but what you may not have noticed is that I've had to pick my battles quite sparingly. I gained my title not because of excellence or of overpowering witches. In truth, I'm not very good at capturing spellcasters at all. And we're going into a place full of them. My powers are very good at winding through the minds of the weak-willed. no such spellcaster exists. I'm not saying this because I need defense. I will be fine. I'm saying this because the more attention we draw to each other, or to ourselves, the more dangerous it will become, and we will not be at our full strength. Because we will be going after enemies that not all of us can defeat easily.
So what do you suggest we do? Go in incognito and then what? What happens when we're found? What? I don't really want to think this is a factor, but this thing has flown its way towards necromancy several times at this point. What happens if that happens? What do we do then?
If actual necromancy occurs?
Nothing. We're not really going to have much of a choice. My jurisdiction is supposed to remain within Belkinus proper. I'm stretching it a bit. I stretched it even in Chester City. I can't stretch it this far. If we're found out, then we need to alert each other, and we need to flee.
That sounds fine to me. I'd rather us be able to run away and regroup than all of us die there. At this point, I don't give a fuck about our time limit either. These people are doing real harm.
There's real harm being done everywhere. But we need to get this done, and if we can't, we need to be ready to let it go. I don't know what it is that you were promised by Cara Maharian. Chandra Maharian.
I wasn't promised anything.
Then why did you take this job?
Because it felt like something I needed to do. Nathaniel, everything I've told you, everything that's been happening so far, does it not make sense that maybe I'd walk this way?
Insight.
She's not lying.
I roll insight. Are you lying?
No,
Tell me your secrets. Tell them. I want to know.
I think what Luna's saying is like she's doing this for herself rather than any sort of outside factor.
I understand.
Right.
Out of character, I'm just being pedantic.
Okay, all right.
yeah, no, she's
Facetious.
telling the truth.
Okay.
Unfortunately, not everyone is there for a noble cause.
I know.
I mean, what I was promised pretty much is already been guaranteed by being in the Witch Dickers. I'm at least not going to prison. Although, now that we kind of think about it, prison doesn't seem to be a very good way of keeping people hidden either.
Yes, it's more of a recruitment center, but that's not important.
What about you, Enoch? Why did you take this job? You don't have to tell me. I'm just curious.
No, I mean, for what it might be worth, I always wanted to keep helping people. I'm traveling doctor in Belkinus, putting people back together. During the nights where, if I was asked to, I would head out to the border and I would take care of certain messes. It's a very rare occasion, but it happened, which why that whole vigilante aspect often comes up. Me and a few clerics and paladins, every so often we go out there and we help the world in one way, and then I come home and help the world in a different way. And what I wanted is hopefully a proper hospital, a place where I can bring people together, find out the damage, help them, train people to help those people, especially to those who are not as magically innate as others. And you can imagine how the other side of me really detested that aspect.
Well, it's gone now, isn't it?
You may be gone, but there's a deep-seated fear that maybe that these desires that I wanted may functionably have been built on a very selfish reason.
I mean, it's very interesting when your whole world falls apart like that. Your entire morality just gets completely fucked.
That's true.
Though, to be fair, at least you're not going through it entirely with the idea of trying to figure it out on your own. Plus,
Doesn't always work out for you.
it's not going to work out. Not necessarily rainbows and pies and bows everywhere. It's not going to be that clean.
I always imagined, if I was to build a proper place, it was gonna be a messy endeavor, but with the deal I made, I had hoped at least the majority of the problem could have been easily solved. With plenty of steel and proper magical hardware, we could actually help people. And be on somebody else's dime. But I'm afraid that all those desires was just another means to figuring out how to escape certain responsibilities and to not face the judgment of my actions in a way.
Are always gonna come and find you.
Nobody's out to find me.
No. Judgment. It just
Your
might
only
not
side
be as
isn't that
severe.
truth is always like collateral.
Might not be as severe as whatever was in your head was trying to tell you. But I'm pretty sure we can all agree what goes around comes around. At some point.
There is always a price.
For
And what happens if
majority.
one of us has to pay it?
Oh, I've been paying for
That's not the kind of price I was talking about.
Make sure your coffers aren't dry.
What did you say?
Make sure that your coffers aren't dry.
All right. Fun.
I think this is more on the end of scaling out the decisions I had to make versus the price of my soul. As I've said before, I've crossed this border a few times, and I've had to do things that I still now begin to contemplate whether was right or wrong. Even
You
with
can't
the
dwell
voice
on
in the-
that anymore.
Also, you can't know. I mean, for Christ's sake, Nathaniel literally... Which, speaking of, I'm a little bit annoyed too because you never told me it was your father. Which is a whole other thing.
I'm not sure how you didn't know. It was all over the papers.
But, like, there's a difference between biological and an actual, like, dead. Because, I mean, look at Enoch, for Christ's sake. For God's sake.
Goddess.
Goddess, whatever. There are a lot of gods and goddesses. I can't keep track. I don't follow gods and goddesses. I follow what has been happening to me and I react. I don't act, I react. But just, you cannot for sure strike your morality as solid at any point in your life because it's not going to be.
Well, that's not true.
Sometimes you're going to do good things, and sometimes you'll do things that you're not going to be very happy about. But the only thing you can do is move past them. Be a better person. Be better than you were yesterday. But constantly thinking of your morality, Enoch, that's destructive.
Well, being stunned by it is destructive. You can always do the right thing. If it leads to problems down the line, that's unfortunate, but you always have to do the right thing.
Or at the very least, do what you can.
Or what you believe the right thing could be, because even that can be subjective. Even that changes depending on what side you're on.
Which is why it's not worth talking about. You can figure out what your own subjectivity of morality is while we're in the city.
It's going to take time, mind you.
I've always kind of figured. Didn't want to assume, though.
I think I need to go get some energy out before bed. And Luna's gonna go, unless anyone stops her, and I'm okay with this just being the only thing she does tonight, doesn't need to do anything. She's just gonna go spar with Echo Dad for a while.
Okay.
Just go deal with things over here.
Like Renee's probably just sighing and drinking wine.
Nathaniel is...
Oh, no. I am taking another swig of that whiskey. It's actually really good.
Nathaniel is going to read... Sorry.
No, you go. Nathaniel's going to read.
Nathaniel is going to read the research notes that have been plaguing this campaign.
And just in case, remember that they are in your little handouts.
Yes.
So in case any of the players wishes to look at them again.
I am acutely aware.
Yeah, I bet you've been scanning them over.
How many times has Davy been on here when none of us have been on? Just
I don't even know. But yeah, is that everyone's final thing that they're doing this night?
I have some messages I need to send.
What secrets are you hiding, Ninja Abby?
All right, before you do that, Luna, you spar with Echo Dad, and it's a typical sparring session. How vigorously are you sparring? Are you pushing yourself, or are you reserving your energy and just kind of doing routine?
I feel like she is pushing herself. There was a lot of things in that conversation that kind of brought up some feelings for her that she's not quite ready to deal with. So it's more like she's trying to get that out before the next day, right? Like, tire myself out now, get this out now, and then I'll have my head in the game for tomorrow.
Okay, all right.
Oh, I have one quick thing, actually.
Yeah, what's up?
Renee actually will look over to Enoch and just say, also, in terms of morality, and maybe this is also just for etiquette, please don't use Elvish around me. I don't know how the context would be missed, but the fact that, men who broke out of prison who happen to look also roguishly familiar to you turns out to be an elf who I was very furious at pointedly, and then you say a phrase in Elvish to me to try and calm me down. Probably not the best move.
Understandable.
Like, don't get me wrong, I understand what you were trying to do, but just not the best.
All right, and I think Aaron, you spoke up right before that you wanted to do something with Enoch.
Yeah, a thought is coming to my mind. I wanted to pull out some of Ciatora's designs. Let me see. I want to look at that self-aiming cannon.
Okay, yes. So that self-aiming cannon is very much similar to, if you know the Artificer's cannon feature of the very similar to that. And that is essentially, if you can get the right ingredients, which I will come up with, I will not come up with, I will give to you when I have the necessary means some other time, but I will just be real with you, and that the materials are not something that you're going to be able to get over the course of this session, so don't worry about that. But it's essentially that auto cannon feature from Artificer's other subclass, essentially.
Okay.
That she has basically found a way to just invent for anyone. You can see that it's a defensive measure that was made. Some notes talking about, in ways to make sure to protect the city and stuff like that, but a lot of scratched out notes as well.
Okay. Oh god. I'm thinking of something brand new because that would be really cool to have on Kuro. But
I'd say you could probably modify it to fit on Kuro. With the right materials, once again.
Yeah.
Compressing a design is no easy feat.
It really isn't. I could just only imagine, he would just lower his head, open his jaw, and it's just a giant cannon.
If you somehow are able to fit it in there.
Yeah. also the click on, click off flame blade.
Yes. It's a flame tongue.
Okay. I have a really odd question to ask if this might be a possibility. I should have asked earlier. I do apologize. Because I was thinking of doing an arm blade design for the hand. And I would have done that with the rapier, but I wonder if this might be easier to do.
I'm going to say the attention and materials required to do that would mean you would have to have it ready for tomorrow, would mean foregoing sleep and suffering a point of exhaustion. Because I'd say you could probably do... I'm guessing that's where you're going, is you want to have it ready for tomorrow.
I don't want to have it ready tomorrow. I do want to try and get everything prepped over the course of the time that I would be able to install it.
Can I ask a question about the flame tongue?
Go ahead.
Is it a strength weapon or a dex weapon?
It's a strength weapon. It is not finesse.
Oh.
What's your strength, because I know I'm the strength-based fighter out of the two of us.
Yeah, you're probably gonna need it more than me because I'm running an 8 on strength.
Yeah,
I was
that's
kind
gonna
of
be
hoping
negative to hit, I think, for you.
Yeah, Flame Tongue,
it's a
Flame
negative
Tongue
one.
has stats of a longsword with the additional fire damage.
I wish I knew that earlier. I would have just handed it over to Renee earlier. I'm so sorry.
No, it's fine. I thought about this. I thought about this over like the week, and I kept forgetting to text you about it. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, no. All right, well then, okay, well, then, I suppose I could still do it with the rapier. Just that will be a lot easier. It's more of a stabbing weapon, anyways. Okay. Well then, with that being said, I'm gonna walk over to Luna and.
Oh, please don't walk over to her mid-sparring.
Yeah, you can,
Yes.
you can see...
Interrupt.
I'll wait for her to like kind of end her session and then.
Okay.
Stare at her while she spars.
Yeah. Yep. And that's pretty much all he'll do. He'll wait for her to wrap up and then hand off the sword.
Okay. While you are sparring Luna, and this is not anything that anybody else notices either, you can hear... Rather, while you're sparring, it just seems like as though Echo Dad is a little more sluggish today. He's not following your command at a whim like he normally does. And, you're noticing this as well. It's very easy to tell that he's not moving at every thought command as normal. And while you're able to land each strike and question why this is and taking a closer look, you hear a voice coming from inside you. You are very close, my child. Keep going.
Is this the same voice I heard in the temple?
This is the same voice, the one that you don't recognize from anyone you've met before.
If that happens, she'll probably stop entirely. Imagine after landing a strike. And she just kind of it has 1,000-yard stare for a second, just looking out into the trees, trying to contemplate this.
And I'd say about then would be the sign that Enoch would see as she stopped sparring and would come to
and
hand you the flame
up.
tongue. So Enoch, you may go ahead.
Oh, well, I found this at the factory. I thought it might be useful to you, and I kind of fumble it over.
You didn't just hear a voice, did you?
No. And if I did, I'd tell you.
I don't like this. Don't like this at all. I don't like not feeling like I'm in control. I don't like feeling like I'm at some god's whim.
From that perspective, I understand.
I'm not a pawn, damn it. I spent fucking years telling my mother I wasn't. I spent years making sure that I didn't become one, so why do I feel like I need to go there?
You can see, after you say that, you can see that Echo Dad is, without command, looking at you. And he's not armed either. No sword in hand, just head looked at you.
What did you do? What did you promise her and why?
Echo Dad merely looks down and vanishes into a black smoke.
I'm just gonna sheath my sword and run my hands through my hair at least as much as I can because it's up. And then as if I finally realize I did all of that in front of Enoch. Just kind of look at you.
It's just been
sorry.
watching.
Sorry.
It's all right.
What were you coming to say? I'm sorry I wasn't paying attention.
I found this in the factory. And after a little bit of inspection, I think it might be far more useful to you than it would for at least any of us.
Okay. And she'll reach out a hand to take it. I guess. Yep. What does it look like? I remember it's not a flame. It's not exactly a flame tongue.
I tried to describe it. It's you know How to Train Your Dragon when Hiccup makes that sword that clicks and extracts a blade and lights it on fire. That's basically what it is.
Oh, that's fucking cool. Oh shit. Oh. Are you sure?
Well, at first I thought I could try and put it inside of this thing, wiggle the hand around, but it's
too heavy.
Yeah, a little heavy, a little outside of my range of ability. More of a piercing kind of motion.
Well, I'm not going to say no to a blade, especially magical. Especially when we're going into that place.
Oh, yeah. And
thank you.
You're welcome. And go ahead.
No, you go on. It's fine.
It's kind of just scratching the back of his neck. You talked to me about Alter and the nature of wanting to help. And the feeling of not being in control is terrifying. You all helped me with my demon. So, if you ever feel like you need to find the day to have me help you, I will. Come hell or high water.
Thank you. And she'll kind of give a very subtle nod, I guess. I'm going to go to bed. It's been a long day.
Yeah. Me too.
All right. And I assume everyone heads to bed then.
Well, I want to take a first watch.
Wait, yes.
Oh, God damn it.
Renee, you're sending. I totally forgot.
Yeah, I have sending.
I totally ignored you.
How dare you?
It's because I hate you, obviously.
Of course you do.
Yeah, okay. Yes, you're sending. You wanted to send a couple of messages. I'm super sorry.
Yeah, because nothing much happened today, so I have as many messages as I can send.
All right.
I'm like, fuck yeah, time to do some stupid shit.
What are the messages you are sending?
Well, I have two to send to my dad, and then I have two that I can send to Lancel.
How dare you?
Yes!
No, listen, I need it. So first off, we'll be serious time, and then it'll be stupid fun.
And on a good note. I love it.
Message number 1.
Who is this to?
This is to Dad.
Okay.
So I'm not saying dear Dad, but basically it's like, dear Dad. No.
Father?
No, not even. We are outside the city. Got your previous message. Kind of already figured what you told us. So do you have any more useful information before we come in?
You get a response. Outside the city. I will see you in the morning.
Oh, fun.
Nathaniel looks up for just a moment. He gets the feeling he's been compromised. He looks back down because he's not a metagamer.
Hey, you said that we needed him as a spy, so fuck you. I'm using him. I'm using our asset. So, second message. Totally unrelated, non-personal to me. Why the fuck was this statue damaged? back at Luna's dad's grave,
You
right
get
in the city.
you get a response. I know nothing of any damaged statue. I was not there.
Liar!
She's just like, at that message, like she kind of like stood up a little bit at the first message, and then like here's the first like, oh fucking goddamn it, great! I get to see my asshole of a dad, great. Okay, she's like looking at her nails now, just nonchalant, like okay, great, fine. I'm not ending my night on this. I'm going to have a good time. Lancel, how are you?
Lancel. Oh, I like that vine. It's like Ryan.
Yeah.
We haven't spoken in days.
Yeah, but no, she's like, Lancel, how are you? We are making progress on the mission, and I have a question for you.
My urge to kill is rising.
Shut up. This is my game. This is my little game. Let me have my fun.
You get a response.
So how did you join? Oh, sorry. I was going to say
Yeah.
the last question. So how did you join the Witch Takers? It seems out of your alley. And that's all. Hopefully it's not 25 words.
You get
but I'm not
you get a
counting.
response. Glad to hear you are well. I hope you got Tapwater's letter. I fear
What?
I cannot answer that because of protecting my own life.
Did we get a letter from Tapwater?
You did not.
The fuck? Oh my god, wait. At that, Renee just kind of sits up a little bit. Okay, it's yes or no question time. Are you compromised? Is it necromancers? Is it the protectors? Are you within a day's travel of, I'm going to say Chester, because that's where we were before.
All right, you
Because
get a
of the horses, it'll
response.
be much easier.
No, all is well. I simply fear my boss. You know how it is.
Oh, fuck you! No! She like, at that, she kind of sits up and goes, fuck! Wait, I have one more message I can send. No, I can't. I sent
Everyone
two.
turns their heads.
Yep, you sent a total of 4 messages. Would you happen to have?
Total of 4, that's all I
Pretty
have.
sure that's all
When
your
she
spell
said
slots.
that, no.
Upcast.
She like points at Nathaniel. You make my job so difficult.
I'm sorry, I will do better in the future.
I would care to say that I share the sentiment of that, but I don't know what he did this time.
He is just. What did you say to Lancel?
I've said many things to Lancel.
Oh, this game! You knew this. You knew this was going to be difficult because I can't talk to him as much as you've been able to talk to him, and so you've scared him away before I can figure out.
I feel like I might be slightly lost in the translation of what the hell's going on here.
Something to pass the time. It's not really that much to be concerned about. But she's like,
Nathaniel
But, all right.
Nathaniel looks between Renee, Enoch, Renee,
I get it.
Enoch. He doesn't know
I
what he's
get
done
it.
wrong. He assumes he's done something wrong, but that's par for the course, so he's perfectly neutral right now.
Yeah, no, I could not care less as to what is going on between y'all, but like
we
this
have
particular
a bet
moment,
going on. We have a
bet.
Yes, and it's very difficult to try and figure this out.
how much gold is on the table?
Oh no, this is my life we are talking about.
Oh shit.
Okay, not like life, but you know,
I'm so sorry.
it's not funny. It's actually the most fun I've been able to have on this trip.
Incredibly loud.
Might I remind you all that we are trying to be we are trying to be incognito.
They are going to hear us. From
This is Aaron. Don't.
Does anyone not know silent? Do we not know silent? Oh my god.
I know exclusively enchantment spells, and silence is not one of them.
No, this is specifically Aaron. I'm so sorry.
Yeah, I imagine in game it was more like Enoch like lowering his bottle just a little bit after like it is for my life,
Like
and he goes,
covering
"Oh,
his mouth. Like,
Like, oh shit. Like, no, he just went full serious and Aaron broke.
God.
I'm so sorry.
And it's just like, okay, listen, this is the most fun that we've had since we started on this godforsaken trip, and I'm
Wait,
playing-
you trying to contact Lancel?
Yes. I've been contacting him.
Oh,
I'm not
I
going to
see.
drop our game just because we can't talk to each other anymore, like in person.
Can you send a message to him?
Not tonight, but I can send one to him in the morning. Why?
How many messages have you been sending? You should be able to
Well,
send
I
at least
sent
4 right
two-
now.
Well, I sent 2 to Luke, and then I sent 2 to Lancel.
What did you need to tell him that was 2 messages long?
Like I said, I am playing the game.
Well, in the morning you're going to have to make up for this.
You're no fun.
I didn't know that you could contact Lancel, or that you have been.
I have been practicing my magic on my own. I am more reliable than you think.
Very well. I will be making use of this.
Of
I go back
course,
to- back to
I'll be
reading.
everyone's little messenger bird today. Why not? Luna, he doesn't know shit apparently, but we don't know.
don't believe that at all, but thank you for asking.
Well, we'll figure out in the morning, I guess.
In the morning. What, do we know where he is in the city?
No, but we know he's in the city, so we'll probably figure something out.
Alright.
Well, if we're all
More
gonna go to sleep,
conversations with dear old fuckface. Just what I want in my life.
I'm gonna have Kuro stand watch.
Oh, actually, I was going to take watch, and Renee was going to actually ask Nathaniel to take watch with her.
Oh, well, he can go around the circle, keep somebody company.
Nathaniel needs his beauty sleep. How do you
Yes,
think he
but-
stays so gorgeous?
Yes, but you could take a first watch with me. It won't kill you.
Nathaniel, do you?"
I need beauty sleep as much as
Of course
you
I
do.
will.
Yeah. Okay.
course I will.
All right. Okay. So first watch will be Renee and Nathaniel. Who will take second?
Luna will take the second watch.
All right, and Enoch, you will take the third one, unless you want to sleep the entire night and leave it entirely in Kuro's paws.
No.
All right.
I'll take the final watch, and in the meantime, Kuro will just kind of survey the area while we all
God,
sleep.
Luna's in defense mode.
Luna went to sleep.
No, silly, she's tapped.
Yeah.
Don't you know?
No, excuse you. Excuse you.
No,
Daddy had it
Renee
right.
was tapped.
This is what I meant by you're a third-rate duelist with a fourth-rate deck.
That's why
the
she
other
doesn't
week.
sleep with
Oh my
someone on the
God.
first date.
Anyway,
up, okay.
Renee and Nathaniel, your first,
first
watch.
watch.
Who would like to be the one to give out the perception?
I don't mind doing it, but
Thank you. Now if you fail, it won't be my fault.
yeah, there you go.
There we go.
It'll be my fault. So I guess with advantage, or is it just a plus?
You know
plus
what?
2?
Yeah, since there's 2, go ahead and with advantage.
Yay!
I already
Thank you.
rolled my natural 20 for the day, so that's me. Good rolls
17.
done.
Yeah, 17.
Hooray.
Okay. You stare out and you can see that there is movement at Cloverway. Some kind of humanoid figures just scuffling, which is incredibly strange considering it's in the pitch black of night. Nary a lantern is lit in Cloverway. But
What do you think?
and
what do you
yet
think they're
how
doing?
even with dark vision, it's not the easiest to see in pitch blackness.
What do you think they're doing over there?
I'm plotting.
That doesn't
preparing.
surprise me.
Or they are preparing the next sequence of traps for us to walk through one bit at a time before eventually finding the boss at the end.
Or more fun experiments of trying to reach the ultimate goal before it's too late. Which would be great to look into.
That as well.
I'll try not to.
Or it could be a trap that they are setting that we will be able to use against them. They're very good at making those.
Fair point. While they are asleep, I have a particular question, and you said you were going to answer those. I've heard the first story before, so that's why I didn't really need to say anything. But I also felt like this kind of wouldn't be something that you'd want to, kind of.
You need
at
to
all-
say it.
Will you at all worried when you had to turn in your father?
Worried about what?
I don't know. I mean, he's the one who took you in and raised you. Did you not have anyone else around with you when you decided to turn him in?
By the time that I had done it, I was already an adult.
That doesn't mean that it can't affect you. No matter how old you are, something major like that can still affect you in ways
Renee,
that...
when
What?
we started this journey, the first thing that we did was pick up 2 stray necromancers.
They
Of
hadn't
course it
practiced-
affected me.
They hadn't practiced necromancy yet.
It didn't matter. The thing that stuck with me was even his friends were so bothered by this. They behaved as if they didn't know him. It was foolishness. Theirs and mine.
They didn't know. Imagine knowing someone just... Well, actually, I can't say that. I shouldn't say that, I mean.
Do
Only
you
because
have
I'm
a secret that I don't know about?
nothing that I hadn't already told you, unless you need the refresher about everything
I
that
don't.
happened in that godforsaken house. So you'll remember that I felt the betrayal of he had not told me anything
Yes.
about what he was planning to do. The reaction was god awful. And I guess it just stuck, especially with the double entendre of necromancy in general just being so stigmatized. But he was your father too, and the fact that you turned him in and now you're still working with necromancers, I mean...
That's why. It was a mistake to turn him in.
What? What?
It was always a mistake.
How do you... Why would you say that?
He wasn't what they were making him out to be. Yes, he was a necromancer, but he was also my father. I wouldn't be where I am if it wasn't for him. I would still be plucking fruit off the sides of carriages. Instead, I had an education.
Merde.
He didn't want me to be an investigator, actually. I thought it was funny.
What
As a
did he
child,
want
I-
you to be?
Anything else. As a child, I enjoyed puzzles so much. And I thought that puzzles were the only entertainment that there really was. Music was nice. Puzzles, they're nicer. I think he wanted me to be a transmuter, first of all,
How to take something apart and build it back different?
I suppose. In a way, I suppose I still am. He put me in the class, but I wasn't very good at it. Then he put me in conjuration, and I fared very, very little at that. I only ever learned one spell, and it wasn't perfect. And then I learned enchantment. And it made sense. It was a puzzle that I could solve.
I think this is the most you've actually talked about yourself since we've been working together.
I don't like it.
I do. I hope that is enough to kind of make up for it. My prying.
I suppose, if I can truly be honest for a moment,
Yes?
When I did find out about my father, when I saw the things he had been doing, obviously I thought it was wrong, but more than anything, I felt satisfaction. I had beaten him. It was like a game to me. I think that's most of what motivated me.
Beaten him at what?
I'm still not quite sure. But I couldn't shake this overwhelming feeling that I had won. I don't know where it comes from. That's why I enjoy charms so much. I don't need to know people as well. All I need to know is magic, and they'll tell me what I want.
I honestly like dealing with people. I mean, it's kind of like dealing with a different puzzle each time.
Oh, I agree. The brain is beautiful. That's why my magic is pink, actually.
I was wondering about that, actually.
Yes, it was one of my father's first investigations that he took me on. A man beat another man to death with a club. His head was broken open.
Oh!
Yes, I saw the confines, and it was very interesting. I suppose that is beautiful. You're right.
How old were you when that happened?
14. Maybe 13. I'm not certain. He didn't want me to come. I snuck up.
No, I
snuck
can see why he didn't. Okay.
I'm not sure why there wasn't any danger.
I think it's more so the imagery. I mean, as beautiful as it may sound now.
Oh, I see. No, none of them were naked.
Fuck.
More so, that's not necessarily, the goal is not necessarily the image you want to introduce to someone at that developing time.
Why not? We're all full of it. Luna kills people every day. Swords are not very safe weapons.
I mean, it can make someone stronger or it can make them fall apart. So I guess it's just the danger of whether you're not you want to make someone comfortable enough to be able to commit things like that without the care, or if you want them to feel like they're going to be sick every time that they see it, or it makes them crumble in the midst of pressure because of it. Introducing it to them that early might linger for quite some time.
It might turn you into someone like Enoch.
You're not wrong. It actually is very. That's just gestures at Sleeping Enoch. That's kind of the point. God, it's a very loud snore. God, the bell is so loud.
I'm sorry, I had to.
No, you're fine. I love it.
Yeah.
Yes. I do see your point, though.
Yes. But I mean, if it's helping you with what you're doing now and you're doing it for more beneficial purposes than, detrimental to everyone around you, then I don't want to say necessarily that it was a good thing, but I can see that it at least affected you in a way that did not entirely destroy everything. So
No,
who am I
was
to
better
say?
for it.
Who am I to say how to parent? I don't even know if any of the parenting I had was really real. So
Oh no, it's dreadful. I presume.
oh yes. I'm good if you're good. We can just end with them kind of like, yeah, no, that was sucking.
Yeah, parenting.
Parenting? God.
Yeah. Awful
the way-
experience, I think.
By the way, just beyond the fire
Well, that
line,
doesn't
you
know,
guys
that's
can
worse.
see just beyond the fire line, you guys can see the two glowing eyes of Kuro in the night.
Just staring back at him.
You can come sit with us, You're not like flea-ridden or anything, I don't think. I don't think you can have fleas, can you? You're like metal.
I am all metal.
I hate
Oh my
that you
God.
talk. Come here.
No, I'm fucking with you.
You've done
Don't.
it twice now. It's canon.
Yeah, I know.
You can't stop it now.
All right, so
I keep doing it.
so
for
I guess
funsies.
you. So was that the last word between
Yeah,
Renee
that-
and
I'm
Nathaniel?
satisfied with that little moment. If you're
Alright.
satisfied with that little
Okay.
moment.
I'm happy.
So yeah, otherwise you do see a little activity from Cloverway, and you have this conversation. Otherwise, your watch goes uneventfully for the most part. And the
Okay.
next one up will be Luna, I guess.
I will point out the thing to Luna before we go to sleep, just in case, just to be like, keep an eye. There's fuck shit going on over there.
Mhm.
She'll just nod. Sure. I'll keep an eye out. Go on, get some rest.
All right,
Right.
with pleasure. And just cocks out. Just
Foom,
I dig
into
a
the
hole
grass.
and slither into it.
You know what? You know what? Because technically Luna has this. It's just not in her artwork. But Luna's had a coat this entire fucking time. She's gonna throw
Oh
it
yeah,
over
I
you,
remember
Renee.
when you made the concept art.
Yeah. Well,
I feel-
because we did the concept, and I'm like, no, the outfit's too good. We're not putting the coat on. But she
It's
has
like-
a coat. She's gonna put it
it's
on
like,
you.
but arms. though.
Yay! Yeah.
But
Renee
yeah,
literally
okay.
like curls up in like a little burrito,
Oh.
like instinctively. Just
Aw. Probably. Oh yeah, you're tiny too. I forget Luna's tall.
yeah, Luna's tall and Renee is relatively shorter than everyone else. So
So now,
It
Luna,
works.
why don't you give me your perception check?
Sure. Dice. Please, dice. Okay, thank you, dice.
With a 16.
Type.
Do you have dark vision?
Yes, I do.
Okay, all right. Yeah, because I remember you mentioned you're an Asimar, but you're an Asimar human. In this,
Yeah. I present as human. I
Right,
don't go out
right.
of my way to say, hi, I'm an angel.
right. Yeah, of
hello,
course.
nice to meet you.
But yeah, so you see the same thing. It just seems as though there are some very distant humanoid figures just like moving about. You can't tell what they're doing, but it is active, and it's active throughout your entire watch, as if there's no rest at all. No stops, no pauses, no breaks. Always moving. It's not a hasty movement, but just movement. Once
By off in
again,
the
without a
distance-
single light, like maybe the odd lantern here and there, but it's mostly pitch black over there.
By off in the distance, how far are you saying? Like miles, feet?
Like a couple of miles off,
Okay.
you know. Like
I
with
just-
a spyglass, you could probably get a closer look.
Do we have a spyglass? Does anybody have a
I don't think you do.
spyglass?
We're just giving you a kind of
Fuck.
lay of the distance.
It's okay. It's all good. I don't think Luna's smart enough to look for one anyways. Yeah.
But
no,
otherwise, that is all you see. The
Oh,
air
ooh.
is still completely still as it was.
there are trees around me, right?
There are.
Can I pull in a Laylor and scale the tree to get a better look?
Yeah, you can do so.
It's been so long since I've heard that name.
Yeah.
Girl.
You can scale the tree and get a better look. I mean, you're at the top of like a hill, so you're already got a decent vantage point on Cloverway. You don't
Yeah.
see too much more besides. Like you can see a little bit more behind the outer buildings, and there are a few lights and a few figures shuffling about, kind of in the more heart of the city as well. But yeah, still very similar movement. It seems as if it is patterned movement,
Patterned.
like a patrol, perhaps.
Ah, got you. Okay, could I try and make notes of the directions they're patrolling? Obviously, I don't have the layout of the city, but I can at least recognize when they're passing by this landmark a couple times, or
Yeah,
this
yeah.
landmark a couple
I'll say
times.
so. Yeah.
Cool, because I'd like to have that information to share with my party later.
Mhm.
I'll jump out of the tree though. Not fall damage to my
No,
death.
no,
but,
no.
I will leave the tree unharmed
Mhm.
if possible.
Yeah.
And just keep an eye on that. I want to make sure they're not getting too close.
And yeah, otherwise your watch goes without a hitch.
I'll go wake up Enoch for his watch. And let him know there seems to be a patrol route. I've memorized a few of the look of the landmarks they're passing frequently. Just be careful. Don't be seen. Don't be loud. Blah, blah. Going to bed.
All right. Sounds good. And I look down to Crow. You can be stealthy, right?
Please don't send your dog.
Keep in mind, you are in control of this dog, so it's like you're talking to yourself.
Yeah, I'm aware.
Please don't send your dog. It's several miles out. We'll wait till the morning.
Just have him patrol the perimeter. Just not far, just close
marching around, and yeah, you can give me your perception now.
Okay. Can I have help from Kuro?
I don't know if that's how that works, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
All right.
That's a 20.
Dirty 20.
Unnatural.
Okay.
Yeah, dirty 20, yeah.
Yeah, you see basically the same thing everybody else did. A very clear patrol is going about the town of Cloverway. And as day breaks, you can see that a few more figures are walking about, including something that leaves Cloverway as well, kind of in the direction away from Belkinus. Looks like a cart. Can't really be certain. It's certainly a larger figure than everybody else. But otherwise, your watch also goes off without a hitch. That morning, as you're all getting your things ready for your trip, you see, just as you expected, a portal open up just a few yards away from your camp. And out steps a very familiar shaped humanoid in Spine of Death robes. I.e. Luke, and let me find the portrait for him.
Like, Renee like gets up. Good morning, everyone. Portal opens. Oh, good night, everyone. This was it started off like such a good day.
And Luke steps out, and
do we all see him?
He is patiently just kind of standing there, just waiting for you all to get your things ready.
Do we all see him?
Yep, he's not hiding himself.
I immediately cast Zone of Truth on him.
Oh.
Zone of Truth.
Hell yeah.
Just right there.
He just crosses his arms and looks at you. Is that really necessary?
Yes. I did it. I wouldn't have done it if it wasn't necessary.
Are we all in the Zone of Truth, or is it just him?
If he's far enough away, I just want him in it.
Okay, yeah.
Otherwise, I'm fine if it hits somebody else. I don't care.
And he willingly fails it. He's got nothing to hide.
All right. Explain.
What you mean to do? It is dangerous.
Of course it's dangerous. That's why we will send here as an independent party. And if we die, it won't be that big of a deal.
It won't be that big of a deal, huh?
Apparently, according to the kingdom, yes.
Shouldn't you be off running away from whatever that thing was in the sky trying to chase you?
There is some sort of protection around Cloverway that prevents that monster from entering in. And I think...
What the hell is it? No one's giving us a straight answer, so what the hell's Thorn is? Maybe you could enlighten us. After all, it seems like you've had a couple close calls with him.
I don't rightly know. It is some kind of hunter of necromancers. And I have studied through those notes that you yourself have. And I have my theories.
Oh, I'm sure you've done plenty of studying.
Sure, you've had plenty of subjects to work on.
Are you going to help us into the city or not?
No.
Why does Bloodstride want my notes so badly?
Oh, God, I misheard that horribly. I apologize.
You have learned of siphoning, no?
Have
I stare at him.
Yeah, I think that
I
was
stare
the-
at
that
him.
was the
I am not.
experiment, right?
I'm not answering questions here. I don't know why he asked one.
Out of character, I do believe that that's the siphoning of like the taking magic from somebody and making life to the other.
Information
Yeah.
we all have.
Yes. I remember
Okay.
Nathaniel was reading out loud the notes from Cara Miharian's journal that gave information about the siphoning.
Yes,
Just
I would have
making sure.
shared.
Don't want to metagame.
Mind
you're
you,
good.
I'm aware that I've asked this question before. I just last time I think we talked to him, I asked this question.
Yes.
I'm aware. That's not me forgetting anything. But let's continue.
Cool.
And you do not care that this leads to your deaths. She is likely the most powerful necromancer in the kingdom, maybe even the entire continent.
Well, that's lucky for us then.
What do you suggest we do?
Leave with your lives. Go home.
And then what? watch our country continue to just burn? There's a terrorist attack on Belkinus proper. Killed thousands, hurt even more.
You can see he slumps his shoulders and looks down a bit. He's struggling to find an answer to that.
And you can't deny that necromancy, when it's unregulated, causes damage. Dora, look at everything you did.
Oh, she's got you there.
I know you were fighting for your life, but a body is not a tool.
Oh, that's what she's talking about. Right.
Look at everything necromancers have done. All the lives they've ruined.
I don't think it's important to convince Luke.
Then don't preach to me about how I need to go home.
What's more important is getting in there, because you're not going to convince us, Luke.
Very well. Then...
So again, you're not going to help us at all. So are you at least going to stay out of the way while we do all this?
Yes.
All right.
Are you aware of someone who...
I am merely sad that once again I am losing you, Renee.
Once again? Really? You never hurt me back.
And you can see that he tries to avoid eye contact. I guess so.
Just lean over to Renee. I can punch him if you want me to.
Before we do that, there are legitimate questions to ask. Firstly, between now and the last time that we spoke, is there any information, pertinent information, that might lead to our undoing?
Not yours, but your friend.
Which one?
The alchemist, and he pulls out an envelope. I came to hand you this. I have theories that this ascension may very well be the siphoning Cara Miharian speaks of. However, to speak out about it, of what I have learned, will be heresy. I will be found out, and I will be executed. I am trying my best to keep it low, or protecting them. But if they learn that I know, I will not be able to anymore.
Luckily for luckily for you, you came to the foremost discreet people in the country. I would love to hear more about it. That was an invitation to speak.
You said you would like to know more about it?
Yes.
I believe this ascension is the spine of death recruiting people to take some of their power in their desperation, teach them to become strong necromancers. And although we can refuse these students, they have nowhere else to go. They see it as a rite of passage. They do not question it. Such is the nature of a cult.
You know all this, and yet you're still trying to talk us out of stopping it.
Yes. I am...
He's just trying to get us to save our skins.
Well...
Because I am scared.
You think none of us are scared? Do you think I'm not terrified at the prospect of going to that town right now? No. I am scared, but the fact I'm still willing to go in anyway means that I'm not a sniveling coward on the sidelines. Hopelessly waiting for some sort of a miracle to come when you want to turn away everybody who's trying to help.
Where is Bloodstride right now?
I don't know. Perhaps on one of his missions. Recruiting, teaching, giving one of his talks.
Where would we find the head of all of this? Just so that we're now going in. If you're not going to help us get in, you can help us by making the path a little bit easier.
Fine. The spine of death themselves are not in cloverway. They have their own pocket dimension, outside of reality, where they may practice safely. It is where I and Bloodstride and all the other necromancers have been safely staying, plotting, planning.
And how does one get in?
A special incantation given to us by Bloodstride himself.
Is it all independent, or is it a cloud phrase? Like, does everyone know one, or do you get a specific one where you get initiated?
It is taught to us through a ritual. It is no easy task. If you would like, if you survive, perhaps if I am unable to save this alchemist friend of yours, perhaps you can. I will find a way to adjust the spell so that others may go through it, and not limit it to an individual as it has been. But it will take time.
Time is something we're running out of.
What were the people last night doing?
Oh, not people. Undead.
What?
There's a patrol path.
Why spend precious manpower patrolling when you can have skeletons do it for you?
That makes sense.
Great.
But I know precious little of Cloverway. I'm not allowed in.
What?
Why are you not allowed inside?
No spine of death is.
Then who occupies the city, besides undead?
People. Necromancers.
But not the spine of death.
I'm sure your witch-taker friend can talk you about the importance of plausible deniability.
Hell.
Is the pocket dimension entrance around the Cloverway then?
No. It is merely conjured as a portal.
That's what you've been using to get away. That's what Bloodstride has been using to get away. It
Yes.
isn't a simple teleportation spell. He's ripping a hole into reality. That's what you're telling us.
Yes.
Then
God,
There's no-
magic's fucking ridiculous.
there's no need for us to enter the city at all then. You can open the portal and we'll walk through.
That is not how it works. It is an individual spell, only working on its user.
What about, wait. She, points over at our two, not necessarily magic friends, or at least the one fighter, non-magical friend. So, for non-magic users, is it not possible to get in?
It must be given to you by a very powerful sorcerer, as Bloodstride is. He
Ugh.
has found a way to give other people that power. I have not.
But you said you'd work on figuring it out, right?
Aye.
Well, that's something. We're going to have to do something about what's going on in the city.
Regardless, the city is irrelevant.
Is this not your mission?
Our mission is to deal with Cara Maharian.
Then I will not hold you any longer. And he steps aside between you and Cloverway, while still handing the note out to whoever will take it.
I'll take
Oh.
it. Fuck it.
Oh.
Hand it to Nathaniel because he's the reader.
I will take it and do what the reader does. Put it in my pocket for later.
Yep.
No, I'll read it.
As you say, there is no time to lose. I hope you come up alive.
Luke,
At the very least, he was
not
being
before
truthful
the
when he
spell
said
isn't
that.
over yet, right?
Yeah, it's not over. He hopes we come out alive. That's nice.
Yeah, that's nice.
Glad to know he cares about me.
Personal question time. Did you love my mother?
He is about to walk away, but turns his head, as if, but avoiding eye contact still. With all my life.
Then why did you create such a lie?
Because losing her was too much to accept.
I don't forgive you. I know why you did it. That's about as much as you'll get out of me.
Doesn't say another word. Opens the portal and steps through. And your note, your letter that you see.
Letter time!
fucking
We just
tense.
got a
Yay.
letter. We just
I'm
got
so
a
excited.
letter.
What letter is it going to be? H, Q, S,
And
Z?
Are
here
we finally
is
getting a letter from Steve from college?
what you see. Whoop. And show to
I see nothing.
everyone.
Now I see. Oh my god. All right. Mr.
You get a mister.
Yes, titles. Anyway.
Oh my god, wait.
All right, let's see.
No.
To Enoch, Luna, Renee, and Mr. Nathaniel. I just wanted to keep in touch with you all after what happened. I really am still sorry for abandoning you and the town, but I really feel it, as though they wouldn't understand. They never really understood me. Hells, I bet some of them are probably glad that I'm gone. But anyway, I've been doing all right. This doesn't sound like Luke.
No,
I've made
this
a
is
few-
Mirth. This is Mirth. Remember, our artist was a friend from.
Yeah.
Oh, this is
Yenzel?
Mirth, right?
Yeah,
This is
this
the reason why I
Yenzel
wanted to take the letter, but
Oh, well, in that case.
If you'd like to read it for character reasons.
Character.
oh,
Yeah.
That is my bad. I didn't realize it was a letter from
yeah.
Mirth.
Yeah, it's
I
a
thought
work
it was a
letter.
letter from Luke,
Yeah.
and I'm
Same
like, why
here,
is
what's
Luke
going
giving
on?
us a
No,
letter?
it's-
He's right here.
No, it's a letter from Mirth.
Yeah,
All right,
I
in that
thought
case-
it was a letter from
False.
Luke. That's my apology.
I'm gonna realize at this point that this is from Earth, and I'm gonna be
Oh.
all like, Enoch, I believe perhaps you should be the one to read this.
All right.
They wrote it for you. And I'm gonna hand it off.
To Enoch, Luna, Renee, and Mr. Nathaniel, I just wanted to keep in touch with you after all what happened. I'm really sorry for abandoning you and the town, but I really felt as though they wouldn't understand. They never really understood me. Hells, I bet some of them are probably glad I'm gone. But anyway, I've been doing all right. I made a few new friends, and everyone is very encouraging of what I've managed to augment with necromancy. I was even able to make a few new potion recipes with what I've learned. I know you're probably still confused about it all, but to be totally honest, I was a bit sad when I showed you who I was and you weren't willing to accept it. Just like the rest of the town. Everyone else keeps telling me what I should or shouldn't do, and this is the first time I decided to listen to my own heart, and it's made me feel happy. I feel at home. I'm holding out hopes that perhaps one day you'll come around to it. And with this new recipe, I hope I can prove it to you. Please stay safe. Luke says these letters are extremely dangerous to send, so it will be likely the only one. And I don't think I have much place in Belkinus anymore. So I guess this will also be a goodbye. But also thank you for at least helping me in what ways that you felt was right. Mirth.
And the rest of it is, you don't need to read it out in character.
Potion!
A potion recipe.
That last line.
Allows
hate
the
you.
user to blah, 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 blah.
Yep.
Okay.
Well, this is not a very good sign. So if we can't get the spell from Luke, and the space to get there is not in cloverway,
Then what do we need cloverway for?
to find a necromancer who can actually cast the spell.
Something tells me that if we make our presence there, we might run into Bloodstride. I know they said the Spine of Death members don't go in there, but surely he's an exception.
We don't even need Bloodstride necessarily. We just need to find someone who can cast the spell.
No,
not
but
go-
taking him out would probably be a good idea at this point.
Oh, definitely. It for sure would, which would be like the ultimate optimistic outlook, but we might not necessarily find him.
don't know if this
in
mission
the
is
middle
worth
of a
it
city
anymore.
full of dead bodies, which, yeah, but
Nathaniel,
I'm not going to lie, this pocket dimension complicates things quite a lot.
and what do you suggest we do? Are you going to turn around and go back to Belkinus?
I might. When it was just a city, there would be options, but this,
Are you telling me this is a puzzle you can't figure out?
there's no guarantee we can get out once we get in. They said that a necromancer has to open the door for us. What necromancer on the other side is going to open one back?
Luke said he wouldn't help us in. He said nothing about helping us out.
I
He said
take-
Dick.
I'm
but
taking that
he-
letter and I'm folding it as many times as I can and pocketing it on my left side. Just,
Okay, you may add Mirth's letter into your inventory.
yeah. He's not only deeply concerned, but violently sad.
Can I, looking out over Cloverway, is my sword reacting to that, doing its normal, it feels cold, or...
You can feel a very subtle jerking motion kind of towards the city. Kind of a similar jerking motion as you felt when you found out Mirth was casting necromancy early in the morning.
Well, the necromancer you want, this thing seems to have picked up on something. I don't know about getting out, but there's got to be a way.
And then what?
I don't know.
We found out a lot more than we were expecting to, if we report back. But we also don't know if we can trust
It won't be enough.
person
We
reading.
can't trust Chandra.
Exactly. So we're stuck between a fuck and a fuck place.
We need to
brothel
enter
and
the
a
city.
whorehouse.
So what?
There you go.
What are we going to do? We've come this far
Look,
to just turn
I don't-
around.
I did not say we're turning around just yet. We're figuring it out.
Of course, I'm not going to stop you.
Good.
It's just,
Because quite frankly, I don't think you have a chance to.
that's not true. But that's besides the point. This,
If you
if
want
this
to
is a
turn
one-way
around,
trip, then this can't be mine. I can't die here. It's too much.
then I won't let you die here, Nathaniel.
Not here. But
I won't
there,
let you die there either.
we all think ourselves so invincible. Heroes in a great story.
No. I'm not invincible. I know I'm not invincible. But if given the choice, if I can die for you and you not die, I'll do it. Because you've all fought and nearly died for me.
Oh, that shit's fucked.
I don't think you quite understand where I'm coming from here. I was raised like a soldier.
And
Out
that's
there,
fair.
why would we... It doesn't make sense that they don't let Spine of Death members in there. Clearly something's being hidden. What if Cara is in there?
It's
What if
plausible
Luke is
tonight.
lying?
He was.
He couldn't have. I wouldn't have known. Everything he said was true. We should investigate the city, but we need to be prepared for the eventuality that this might not continue past the city.
Do you not want to go into the city at all? Do you want to just stay on the outside and then if shit.
We should investigate the city.
Okay?
Good. Then let's go. Wasting time.
But-
Luna.
Mm.
Just remember, not all of us are soldiers.
But if we are faced with a one-way ticket, I won't follow.
That's fine.
I can't.
That is totally fine. Renee will take out a set of letters and she will hand them to Nathaniel. Then that means these will be guaranteed to make it out. Don't read them.
I take these letters and I look at them. What are these? What am I? What
They're
is in
just
my
a
hand?
set of letters with a bunch of different names on them, including yours. Including yours, and Enoch's, and Luna's.
Oh, I don't want to. Oh.
What?
Oh,
what
no,
is this?
no, these are not to read right now. Gods, no. If you're making it out of a one-way... If you're not going into a one-way road, that means it's a guarantee that these will get read at some point. So,
Oh, well.
just pats them on Nathaniel's chest and then turns around and like, all right, it's just deep breath. And also like just shakes out her hands. All right, time to go into a city full of dead. This is fine.
I
is
stare at everyone.
And Luna's just staring out at that city.
Well, at least I'll be able to see my mother sooner than I thought if I fail.
Stop
you
talking
also
like...
best at misting.
Stop talking like you're all going to die.
It's better to have low expectations.
No.
Oh.
No. Stop.
I like that.
Because it's contagious.
Do you think you're going to die?
I don't know.
Well, then I suppose we should find out. I'm going to turn, and I'm going to find a large rock.
Okay, yeah, you can find one very simple, pretty easily.
I'm going to take off my yellow overcoat, and I'm going to take off my hat. I'm going to fold them up. I'm going to put them underneath this rock. I'm going to try to maneuver it as best I can so that they aren't found.
Okay.
The journals, all of her notes, I'm going to take. I'm going to like make sure they're all proper and folded, and I'm going to slip them like in my on my back. How do you put this? Is like slide them just past the hem of my pants and under my shirt on my back.
So you're going in
And then
peeled.
Yes, and then tuck. Yes, I'm going in completely peeled.
Yep. All right.
And then I'm gonna tuck my shirt in everywhere so that it seems completely taut, making it harder to notice the notes.
Okay. Awesome.
Luna's gonna go up to Renee and offer her her coat. You seem rather uncomfortable going in there. I understand why.
Do you?
Want to be inconspicuous. I think I can take a few. Listen, you told me your father was a necromancer. And you seem incredibly uncomfortable when anything gets raised around you. I'm not going to pry and ask about your trauma. I'm giving you this in case you need to take cover or you need to hide. I'd rather not see you almost die again.
Renee will take the jacket and or the coat and pull it over herself. She will pull the hood up. And she will just sigh and just say, I just don't really like reliving a family reunion. And that'll just be where she leaves it.
Luna will, it's kind of like she's about to walk past you, but she puts a hand on your shoulder for a second and gives it a very gentle squeeze. And then she'll walk away.
Okay, then.
Yeah. Okay.
You guys start to ride closer and closer to Cloverway.
Yes. Let's ride on our medium-sized horses.
Woohoo!
And as the town
Come on, Roach.
starts to come more into view, you pass by a tombstone, and then another, then another, and then another, until you reach what looks to be a massive graveyard surrounding the city. A sea of stones of various sizes and orientations planted in the ground. Some have fallen over, some are cracks and broken, some are haphazardly positioned, and some are the size of an outhouse. And nearly all of them seem to have a very amateur engravings on them, as if made real cheap, on the cheap. The stone is basic, And
That nice marble.
Mm-hmm. Wandering the outside of the town, as you try to approach closer and closer, you can see various different people, normal people, some tending to graves, some chatting with one another, and some of them undead skeletons with staves herding sheep and scanning sightlines. You see one of them is in a tower, crossbow in hand, looking out at you, not aim, just looking. And as you are approaching the town and getting closer and seeing these people, some of the living notice you as well and seem to be a little bit in shock. And those who happen to be walking just start to quickly change directions, despite the fact that they're quite a distance away. More of them do the same until there's only the undead outside tending to their chores.
Renee's just gonna because apparently I assume that she's always riding on the same horse as Nathaniel.
Mm-hmm.
Just holding on to Nathaniel a little bit tighter, just just controlled breathing.
I walk as if nothing is wrong and I belong here.
I thought we were on a horse.
Yeah.
I ride as if nothing is wrong and I belong here.
All right. And as you approach,
Giddy up, legs.
As you approach closer to the main portion of the city, still on the outer area of all the graveyards, you reach kind of a sea of gravestones until you hear a voice call out to you, "Stop!"
Oh, wait.
Pull on the reins.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And I'm going to bring you to this map.
Oh no, map!
Gosh,
ooh.
damn it.
I'm sorry. Is that a bear?
Oh my God, it's a bear!
It is not a bear. Although
looks like a bear.
while I was drawing it, I did realize it bared resemblance to a bear. But
It
Would bear resemblance to a bear, Joe?
Oh my God, all of you leave. Cancel the session, cancel D&D.
Anyway, you see a handful of humanoids holding a defensive magical stance. None of them have weapons, but their hands are ready to cast.
That's good.
The one that calls out to you is a Leonin man, clad in some
Oh,
armor.
he's a kitty.
Let me.
He's
I'm
a
a-
big kitty, okay.
I'm gonna name him Mr. Fuzzy Cheeks.
You can see him here.
Holy shit! Mr. Fuzzy Cheeks got war paint!
That's kind of fucked up.
Yeah,
That's
he
a
put it on
person,
himself.
not a pet.
He put it on himself!
Anyway,
Mr. Fuzzy Whiskers.
Yes, okay,
infantilizing a cat person aside, the Leonin, clad in some armor that seems to be made from bone material, is also kind of a casting ready stance. And he calls out to you, "Only familiar faces are welcome into Cloverway. You know you're traveling into a town of necromancers."
Is there a problem with that? I look around. Like I pretend I put on like a vaguely shocked face as if, oh, I'm doing something wrong. I'm sorry.
You feign ignorance despite coming from the direction of a kingdom populated by those who would have us locked up or killed at a moment's notice.
Oh, I've never worked for the crown. I've never liked the crown.
He narrows one eyebrow down. What business have you here?
Traveling.
Give me a deception check.
Ooh. Oh no. Anybody got inspiration for that?
Insight to
Bardic
fail.
inspiration, slap, slight pap. Bardic inspiration, flap, flap,
Is
slight
that
pap.
all right?
Yes,
that's
I
up
would
to
say
Joe.
yes. You're a
'Cause I'm
distance.
on your
You're a
horse.
distance enough away that I'd say you can hide that.
Understood.
I am on
What's the
your
D?
horse.
What's the D?
It's a D8.
D8 right now.
It's just
Got
my
it.
horse. My horse is
I never use it
amazing.
anymore, so I don't even remember.
Yeah.
No.
Oh. It's okay.
Again,
My bardic
Alright.
inspiration isn't very good
We
because I'm nervous
just
as
need
heck.
him to fail his insight.
Technically, I didn't lie. We are here to travel here.
You see,
But,
you
yes,
see
of course
him
I'm deceiving him.
create a motion and conjure a circle kind of around here. We're going to need you to step into this zone of truth.
God damn it.
Oh boy.
Oh dear.
Using fucking Nathaniel's tactics on us. That's dirty.
That is dirty.
Oh,
but I mean,
Joe.
understandable.
If you truly are not lying, you have nothing to fear.
Let me look at
that's
something
always
real
been
fast. Let me look at my
That's something that's
list.
always been said by people who have the best intentions.
Well,
If there's a way to beat the zone of truth,
I'm gonna like say to my party, but not to them.
and if you say
Whisper.
the zone cannot compel you to speak, and lies of
don't say
omission
anything.
are not considered lies.
And it just gives a nod, and I will start maneuvering my horse in that direction because told us where the zone was. It's right here, right?
Yep.
Gallop.
And
Gallop.
you can see as well there are various skeletons.
Gallop.
Some of them holding swords, some of them heavily armored, some of them wielding bows. I'm just gonna get rid of these horse tokens; they don't matter. Anyway, so you step into the zone of truth, and
You have to make wisdom saves.
Yep, you
Wisdom,
have to make-
charisma.
well, you've got zone of truth right there. Charisma save.
Yeah, one sec. Oh wow! I just realized I
It's your
cast
own
it.
spell, buddy.
I will.
I don't know shit.
Are we not trying to willingly fail the save?
It's up to you. I just want to let you know.
I'm gonna willingly fail it because we're trying to show good faith.
Of course, Nathaniel succeeds.
Yeah, but he'll know
And
you
his
did.
own spell.
well, I'm.
Yeah, he will know that you succeeded.
That's correct. I'm aware.
He whispers something to one of the humanoids, and the humanoids
Oh.
conjures up several more skeletons with bows.
I put my hands up.
I hate this.
Is that necessary?
Just a precautionary measure. We've got nothing to fear from you. Then you've got nothing to fear from us.
Yes, I'm. Truly, I have nothing to fear. There are several bows aimed at me when we've done nothing aggressive.
Perhaps
Tell me.
sarcasm is.
Yuan T Man,
Yes.
where are you traveling to?
About. We are travelers. That is our general trade.
He squints his eyes, and a few of the conjuring mages moves a little bit closer to the gravestones. You're trying my patience, sir.
I wouldn't dream of it.
I mean, it's what travelers do. Just travel to different locations.
Of course, we're very interested in a city predominantly controlled by necromancers. Belkinus doesn't even allow it, so we thought that it would be a very interesting sight to see. We didn't expect such interesting welcome, though.
So
It is
you
a city
are.
totally unlike any other.
Then are you pilgrims? Come to learn about necromancy, to be taught under Cara Miharian.
We weren't before, but this sounds like a very fun idea.
You could see hiding behind Luna. Enoch has a massive vein bulging on his face.
My face betrays no emotion.
Luna is trying to stay stoic.
Wide eyes, straight mouth, like eyes darting around every once in a while. Like what? Did I say something wrong?
Struggling.
He said it. He said
And what
the
of
thing.
you, ma'am? And he turns to you, Luna. Have you come on pilgrimage to learn about necromancy?
I'm just trying to find a place to be. My old home hasn't exactly worked out for me.
These are some very unsatisfactory answers. I'm afraid that you'll not be able to... And you hear a familiar voice. Hey, I know those guys!
No tail! No tail!
Oh my god! What is it that you have this time, you majestic fucking cat?
And you can see approaching out of the town a tabaxi with a massive backpack riding a barkhide beetle.
Oh my god!
No tail.
No tail!
Is that you?
No tail!
Oh, yeah! And they're some of my best customers. They're bringing the dough, let me tell you. Oh, that one right there. He points to Enoch. He tried to sell me a bunch of junk. Wanted retail price, too.
Fuck!
He's got
And that is the truth!
We're basically tourists.
And
He is so right!
the Leonin turns back to him. You know of these people? Oh, yeah! They won't hurt a fly. Don't you worry.
On the contrary, No-Tail watched us returning a little girl to her home. Pretty sure we're very non-threatening, considering we just rode up on horseback to a cavalry here.
Yeah! Don't get those weapons. Stop pointing those things at them. That'll make anybody nervous. Don't you know? And you can see that the Leonin just like grunts, says a command to the rest of them, steps aside. Very well. But we'll learn more out of you yet. Don't cause any trouble in my city.
I wouldn't dream of it.
Not planning to.
And the zone of truth goes away.
Don't suppose we could ask our name, can we?
You may refer to me as Commander Kime.
Lovely to meet you.
Commander Kitty!
Oh my god, No Tail, you fucking madman, I love you.
And No Tail approaches you, kind of stops at the foot of the bridge as the necromancer guards essentially like take a few steps back, but don't stop keeping an eye on you. They go back to kind of a post, and the Leonin just leans against one of the tombstones and watches you intently the entire time.
I'm just saying, if he wanted to be intimidating, he shouldn't have been shaped like a friend.
I'm gonna throw hands at you, I swear to God.
So yes, No Tail is here.
Just so I know, is my sword still doing that weird tugging thing?
Oh,
'Cause
yes.
I'd like to make sure I hide that.
Yes, it's tugging, and you are able to hide it because it's in its sheath and stuff, but like you're able to hide it with like just the noises of the equipment as it's rustling on the horse as it moves and stuff. But yeah, your sword is being tugged in all kinds of directions. However, as you get closer and closer to the city, it also slowly gets colder. It's doing both now.
Is there... I'm just gonna
Sorry.
make sure that the strap keeping the hilt in that thing sheath is
Yep.
good, because that would be disastrous.
Mm-hmm.
Meantime, No Tail! Oh my goodness, No Tail!
Hey, how's it going? He kind of steps
Out of
on.
No Tail?
He steps onto the bridge to like open his arms for a hug.
I will get off the horse and we'll walk over.
Yep.
And
And
I
you-
want to see what
With
he wears.
I will
not
join
gonna
Renee
go
on
that
that.
close to skeletons by yourself.
And you can see that the barkhide beetle is kind of like being as sort of a buffer between him and everybody else.
I love that. I'm just basically sort of like trying to blatantly show to Cat. I'm going to have to call him Commander Kitty now because I don't remember his name. Kime.
Kime, here, I'll write it.
Kime.
Kime.
I'm kind of oversharing, not oversharing, but like overselling a little bit just so that Kime can really see, oh yeah, we friends, we besties,
And he kind of wraps
No
arms
Tail.
around everyone who is nearby into like a little bit of a huddle and like, oh yeah. Now what in the seven hells are you all doing here? Don't you know this is Quartz Mage territory? What if anyone in Belkinus saw you?
What are you doing here?
Ooh.
Isn't there supposed to be 9 hills?
I didn't think about that. When you go there, you can tell me.
And where's your friend that has the barkhide beetles? Did you just steal one?
No. This old buddy just latched onto me. Haven't come up with a good name yet. But, while I'm here, living out here ain't much of a vacation either. And being the home of necromancers don't really mean that you get much trade. So I'm one of them few who can bring export supplies to these folks. And lucky for me, they all have some strong mages too, so I get me some sweet magic items, enchantments for my troubles. And you know those go good on the market.
I'm going to casually like stand kind of out of view by using the horses as cover.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to try to stealth because this is a cat that likes to say a lot of words, and one of those words might be my name.
Okay.
Oh, yes, we don't want him to
Yes,
say.
okay.
We do
stealth.
not
Yes.
want that. So like, it's
All right.
not like I'm huddling behind him. I'm just like stepping in a way that makes it look like I might be out of view.
Mm-hmm, yeah,
Like-
you're trying to make your face difficult to
Yeah.
see.
He's less likely to notice me while he's busy being bombarded by these three.
True.
Yeah.
You got some magic items. That's really nice.
Mm-hmm.
Do you happen to have any new wares, my friend?
Not to sell you right now.
Oh no.
Now I ain't gonna pry of what y'all mean to do in this here town, but you best not pay mind to the dead walking around, because they're not really drawing a lot of eyes to out. Because you're already drawing lots of eyes, being outsiders.
Why would I be possibly doing any of that? I'm just here. It's just
Okay.
me.
You
I
watch
know
your step, and
me.
whatever it is you're doing here, you better do it fast.
Oh,
No
yes,
tail, I
sir.
just remembered something.
What's that?
You gave us a stick that could have broken reality. The stick of stickiness, the one that you sold us, they took it.
Oh.
They took it, and it's fucked.
He shrugs his shoulders. Tuesday.
Tuesday!
Yeah. What kind of shit are they giving you in here?
Okay, so what makes a Tuesday and what the fuck makes a Wednesday for you?
Listen,
I'm
you
curious.
want to get in that town or not?
Yes!
I do. Okay, I really do. Listen,
Just follow my lead.
keep it.
Don't be suspicious.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be
Don't be
suspicious.
suspicious.
I'm gonna lead the
Don't
horses.
be suspicious.
You're going to lead the horses? Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, Houston.
All right. So, yes, you guys head into Cloverway as No Tail leads the way, kind of like just making small talk with you, while the
Yeah.
Leonin watches you pass by, watching each of you intently.
I'm gonna stick around. One is also distracting me from everything around me, so I'm just totally chatting his ear off.
And you guys, as you
Looking
pass
super
by, he tries to get a good look at you, Nathaniel, but I assume you're trying to keep it cool.
Yep.
Doesn't say anything as you pass
Oh no,
by.
a horse accidentally gets in the way as he would get a perfect look at me. That's strange.
And you guys
Horses.
make your way into Cloverway.
Oh.
Ooh, look at it go.
Oh, the music!
Oh, and they got jazzy music too? Dang,
I
this
only
place got
got
everything.
jazzy.
Can I just say how
Jazz
much I
hands.
love? Like this is horrific. I know, but I just love the little skeleton shepherd.
Oh, yeah.
So
Oh,
much.
God.
He's got a hat. It's amazing.
God.
It's got a shepherd's
So
hat.
once again,
Yeehaw.
this art, just like the previous one, was made by our good artist Angel.
Angel!
On
Angel,
Twitter.
you're lovely. Oh my god.
You can do exclamation
You
point
made
art
Cloverway look too
to find
wholesome.
her at.
Fucking Angel and Callie, they just can't like not make beautiful
Mhm.
art. Fucking Kate
They
too.
can't stop.
Got some wonderful
They
artists on this
cease
team.
to stop.
We really
they cease
do.
to desist.
And yeah, you move past the initial opening of the town. You can see that it's ironically a lively place for a place with so many skeletons. The buildings are made of a combination of rock and wood and bones as support. Yes, bones. The people are chatting and laughing. A man shouts out angrily at some hooligan teenagers. Someone is hefting building supplies while others are laying the foundations for what looks like another home. Various expressionless undead assisting with various tasks. Armored skeletal guards patrolling back and forth with children running around them playing some games. Here, I'm gonna leave. No Tail speaks up to you. I'm gonna leave y'all here, but just call out to me if you need anything, all right? Don't be afraid. You can find this big old boy right here. And he taps his bark-eyed beetle. Easy. He's hard to miss.
We are going to talk
Okay.
about the stick of stickiness later.
All right, you could go on. Okay, we'll find you if we need you.
He walks off with his bark-eyed beetle. And some of the children playing their games, they're kind of like kicking the ball around, and one of the balls bounces and settles right at the party's feet. and some of the kids are giggling and approach until they stop and notice you standing over it.
Luna will go up to the ball and like gently kick it back towards the kids.
A mind slip
like
of them all.
Yeah, that might send them to
No, you
attack.
don't.
They're necromancers.
Before you even get a chance to kick, when you approach it, a couple of them scatter away. One of them has their parents run over and pulls them away in hushed whispers. You then start to notice that more people in the town kind of lay eyes on you, stealing glances here and there, and the jovial cheer starts to fade. Doors and windows begin to shut. Chatter subsides until very few audible things are aside from the patter of your footsteps and the horses and the distant banging of construction and gentle drizzle on the ground. It's very easy to tell that the people here are scared of you.
I guess you can say it turned into a ghost town.
Get out.
Enough.
This is not the time for that.
Femur,
I haven't-
hardly know her.
I have an idea of what might get them to at least not be scared shitless of us.
Alright.
I might be able to perform a little song that might resonate with them. It would be on the fly. It would have to be. I have an idea, but
I mean, sure.
Perhaps it would be best for us to do this in the nearest tavern. We would be able to strike a
All right.
jovial tone with the community.
all right.
Is there like any trees around us with like, I guess, large roots? Because I see there's a couple in the painting.
Yeah, there's plenty of trees. The vegetation here is actually growing pretty lively.
I want to nestle the ball like in between a couple of the roots so it won't roll away for the kids to come get when they.
Yeah, you put it
Come
there, and
back.
you can see that a couple of kids are kind of eyeballing, like peeking around the corner of buildings, but not wanting to be seen. But it's very clear to see that they are eyeing the ball, but just not wanting to be in your presence.
If I catch any of them, I'll just kind of give a little gesture to the ball and I'll go back to the party. Assume we're going to find a tavern.
When you do kind of like gesture to it, okay, you go back to the party. You're able to see, it isn't a large town, and you can see just about the entire layout from the center, just within a scan of the area. Maybe it takes a little bit of maneuvering around, but basically every building is within view shot. You can see there's a smithy, a couple of inns, and a kind of mid-sized chapel in the center of the town, about the size of the Church of Erithus back in Chester City.
But no tavern? Like no
No,
drinking area?
there's taverns. Tavern
okay.
/ inn, sorry, I should say.
I see.
Does
Understood.
Does the chapel have Abby's iconography on it?
Not that you know of. It looks a bit run down with cracks along the stone architecture, otherwise fairly intact, but just like a lot of the buildings, it's not a design that you see. It's made of stone, wood, and bone, all kind of old and kind of roughly put together, like as if not a professional did not work on this. So any iconography would have been lost in its design. It's hard to make out. If you would like, you can make a religion check to see what it's attempting to look like.
Sure.
Or rather,
Why not?
yeah. Religion check.
Well, Linda's not good at those, but we'll try it anyway. Oh, okay, fun. I'll take that. Natural 20.
You look.
All
Goes
right.
back to
like
me.
3 weeks.
You try to
All
look
right.
at it, and you actually do recognize what it's trying to be. Poorly. It's poorly done, but you can see that there is a signet of the Raven Queen trying to be poorly carved into one of the stones at the top.
Oh, that doesn't make sense. And I'll kind of point it out to everyone.
What is that?
That looks like they were trying to make the Raven Queen's insignia. But she hates necromancy.
Perhaps a political opponent of the city.
We don't know that for sure, though.
I have a theory.
I'm gonna look Luna up and down, or just for a quick glance. Do you have anything like Raven Queen-esque on you?
The sword. The sword has 3 bird skulls on the crossguard.
Ah, well, in that case,
In that case, perhaps that might be the reason why everyone is so scared.
What do you mean?
If the Raven Queen,
Raisin Queen, fuck me.
Raisin Queen.
if
She
the
will
Fruit
shrivel
Queen,
all your fruits.
if the Raven Queen is against necromancy and this is a necromantic town,
But why
then
did
your
they-
presence here might be intrusive.
But why would they build a chapel to her?
Is the chapel built to her?
Yes, that chapel right there.
I
You
look
can
this thing
see
up and down.
Comparing,
Is it made?
comparing the 3 raven skulls on her sword to the chapel, you can see it's kind of crudely carved into kind of the top right above the door. If you didn't know any
this
better,
is
it would be hard
obvious.
to make out.
Oh, this is obviously for the Raven Queen. Like, this is a church for the Raven Queen.
Yeah.
I thought this was like a little carving in a rock meant to be like, hee hee hoo hoo, here's
No,
little thing.
No, it's not vandalism.
Okay, I thought it was vandalism. In that case, fuck, I don't know what the fuck any of this means. But I think we found our first clue.
As
I-
I'm looking at it, I'm kind of having one thought come to mind.
Huh?
Maybe it's an insult.
Maybe.
Maybe it was intended to be blasphemy. And that's why she
That's the
wants you
thing.
here.
The Raven Queen doesn't have followers like that. She's not like Erithus. She doesn't have an entire church dedicated to her. Her followers, from what I understand, are scattered, limited.
Maybe she
Speculation.
doesn't want this.
Going to call me mad, but I'd like to check it out.
And that's what I was going to suggest.
I'll follow you.
All right, which one first?
Real?
Chapel or tavern?
I'm down for the chapel first.
Chapel
Are
first.
you okay with that, Kime?
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Then we go to the tavern, get more information, rock out to
I was
Cammy's
gonna say
music.
we can research as much as we want, but at the end of the day, like if people don't start talking, we probably won't learn a hell of a lot.
Or we can add
Probably
another
won't be able to
a-
get in a hell of a lot.
or we can add another hour to this session by splitting the party.
No.
No thanks.
Okay, let's not do that. Yeah, let's not do that.
Yeah,
No, we're good. Let's go
not
to
do
the church.
that.
Okay.
Let's go to the church.
So you approach the chapel, and you can see right outside there is an elven woman kind of just like tending to the garden right outside, and she sees you approach, and she waves you. She's got like a little woven basket. Hello? Are you perchance wanting to come pray? And let me show a portrait of her.
oh my god.
Oh my god, she's adorable. What the fuck? How
God damn
dare
it.
you?
God
Oh my
damn
God.
it. God
I'm
fucking
so
damn it.
mad. She's so cute.
Can't believe you done this.
Would you perchance be coming to give prayer? Because I may have to disappoint you that the priestess is not around at the moment.
Oh, is the priestess not?
No. My apologies. She extends out her free hand. I'm Jacqueline. I tend to this chapel along with my spouse, and she's the high priestess.
Did No Tail say my name when we came in?
He did not.
Rachel. I will shake her hand.
Oh, Rachel. It's nice to meet you. But yes, I'm sorry. She's bound for a few errands at the moment, so it may be a little while before she returns. Won't be before the sun goes down, though. So if you wish to give prayer with her in tow, you may need to wait a wee bit.
Sure.
If I may, I'm sorry to ask, but what brings you here? You're not from around, and that much is clear. No disrespect. I'm guessing pilgrimage, refugees from Belkinus is the usual go-to, but you don't look too worse for wear when it comes to being fed and housed.
Travelers. Just travelers.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Well,
also
tired.
just going floor places.
Tourists.
Yes, I think that's a bit more accurate. I've just never seen a full chapel to the Raven Queen before.
oh yes, Cara likes to keep it nice and well kept.
I knew it.
As soon as she said, oh, there's gonna be the priestess here, who's the one female character that hasn't made an appearance.
Cara,
Oh my god!
wait.
My face betrays no emotion.
Yes, she's my spouse. She's out at the moment.
Oh no, she's
All
gonna
right, so
go.
this woman's dead. Cara's dead. Everyone here is dead,
Oh no!
starting with her.
No, I'm so conflicted.
Adorable
because
or not,
No, absolutely not. I will
She's-
kill you where you stand.
we can give her. Look, we're in the necromancy place. She'll have a great casket.
Real quick. Real quick. I'm gonna need everyone to make a charisma saving throw.
saving throw.
Oh, I don't like that.
Oh no!
Question: Is this a magical effect?
No, it is not a magical effect.
Understood.
Oh no!
I'm rolling really bad.
Oh my god!
This place is literally cursed.
I passed the curse around just for Halloween, guys.
She notices
it,
you guys can't help but change your expression at hearing that. And she notices, she's not in... Is my Cara in trouble? She's not stepped foot in Belkinus in years. I wouldn't imagine she's done anything to warrant the authorities to be after her.
No. We've just... I wasn't aware. We were told that name when we came.
This is a surprising revelation.
Would you mind... Do you know where... Cara's, we've heard her name a few times. Would you happen to know where she is, actually?
Oh, she actually doesn't like to give information away on where she goes specifically out of safety. You understand? She's got a lot of people that would do her harm.
And terrible people in this world. But you said she would be here soon.
Yes, perhaps in a few hours. That's usually all she takes.
In that case...
If you'd like, you can get some eats at the inn. I like the sweet and sour, personally.
Oh, yes. Could you point us to your favorite, or to the best tavern here?
Yes, of course. The sweet and sour. Priscilla will take you. She's wonderful.
Right.
Jacqueline, thank you so much. That is so nice of you to be so kind of... Already from the get-go, it just seems that everyone here is just very homey.
She just kind of looks down somberly for a moment. Well, we all kind of have to look out for ourselves here.
I see.
But,
With...
Yes. Here. She reaches into her basket and hands you each a different flower. Luna, you get a hydrangea. Renee, you get a lily. Enoch, you get a kind of the cotton flower, those things that like you blow.
Dandelion.
I refuse to take.
You refuse to take it?
I will take it.
She pulls back a little bit. Oh, sorry, it's all right, and hands it over to Nathaniel instead.
Oh.
Yep. Sorry, not much of a flower person.
Oh, that's all right.
I'll take it. I'll put it to my lips. I'll blow. All of them will fly, and I'll look at them. Delightful.
She smiles at that. Well, if you need anything, you can talk to me. I know the rest of the town is very wary of outsiders, but I'm always welcome.
I give a crack of a smile back. And so this is what I've been trying to... So I would like to split the party, but not have any, like... I would like to stay with this person and talk to them, but we don't have to roleplay that at all. The rest of the party can do their thing, and then when it's time for them to come back, they can just come right back to me, and we don't have to do anything with me, so that you don't have to.
You know what? Yeah, I like that idea. What do you talk to them about?
Well, first, okay, let's go into this.
I'm sorry. What are you doing right now? You're flower painting or tending to this church?
I'm tending to the garden, just decorating it, making it nice and presentable. Cara likes to neglect them sometimes, as much as I like to nag her about it, but...
Yeah. I've always loved flowers, but unfortunately I've loved them from afar. If you wouldn't mind, as a thanks for being one of the first kind faces here, I would love to assist you.
Oh, really? Oh, thank you. Of course.
Yes.
And I'm going to give her a very reassuring smile.
All right.
Banana Man's going
You
to
fucking
the garden.
monster.
Banana Man's going to the garden.
All right. And how do you go about helping her with it? So you just follow her instructions and kind of letting her talk?
Yeah, and I'll let her talk, and she seems like the kind of person that would, like, nonchalantly talk about a bunch of things. I'm gonna try subtly to, like, lead the conversation into, like, oh, I'm an outsider here. Everybody's kind of weird around me. What's up with that?
Okay.
How did you meet Cara? I knew a guy once, really just trying to be real subtle about how we lead these conversations.
Okay, you can give me a performance check for this.
Oh, good. Please don't be bad.
Okay,
Fuck.
here's what you learn.
That's not that great.
Not that great.
Here's what you learn.
Okay, that's fair.
Kind of trying to be very friendly with her, or trying to subtly push her in the direction for her to give information. She's pretty well at hiding a lot of it without, like, appearing that way. She just, like... But you can tell, that she is kind of feigning a little bit of ignorance, that she's holding some things back. How she met Cara was that she was one of the refugees from Belkinus many years ago, that Cara took her in. What you learn, what were the other questions that you're going to ask as well?
Yeah, I mean, it really general information
general.
things. How did you meet? Why are the people so abrasive to newcomers even past this section?
Right. That everyone is very slow to warm up because there have people who have come in and been nice only to turn on them even months after their initial meeting. That there have been hunters sent out from various unknown locations to hunt down and kill people, just like hunting down necromancers in the town, and they've found a way to defend themselves. They found ways to just like leave all of these, people who die in Belkinus, or rather, people who die in Cloverway, agree to be raised, to be used, to defend their home, as it were.
Atrocious. I can't believe the state that this country's coming to.
And she goes on and talks about lighter topics, about her favorite types of flowers and what they can be used for, various different types of decorations, and fun facts about them.
Oh, and I would love to know more about those as well. We are striking a rapport here.
All right, and in the meantime, the rest of you go to the Sweet and Sour Tavern.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
On our way there, I'm already drinking.
That's about how much you learn, Nathaniel, I'd say.
Yeah, that's fair. All right, enjoy yourselves.
Yep. You go to the Sweet and Sour Tavern. You walk inside. It's a humble little place, and the wood floors look pretty rotten, and the stone looks cracked. And yet, it's a pretty clean place. The cups and lighting and all are all like mismatched, and each piece of furniture is unique, seemingly from all different places and cultures. But it's somehow arranged with a sense of cohesion. The best way I can describe it is like a really crappy materials made into a really nice interior. Otherwise, for the most part, it kind of looks like that Minecraft Twitter of like building a house with 1 block a day. But yeah, so there are about a dozen people inside, one sleeping soundly. There's a trio chatting. There's a dinner date with a couple of people who wore the same uniform as the ones you saw outside. They seem to eye you on the way in, but take sips of their mugs before continuing some small talk with each other. Dashing between all the customers, you see an Arakakra with her arms and her wings holding entire rows of dishes. And she notices you as well. And let me show a portrait.
What? Art? Oh my god, she's precious. Stop.
Wow,
No.
Necromancer's cute!
No, you
God,
need to stop.
fuck.
Seriously.
She notices you come in. I'll be with you in a moment. She lets down the dishes at the counter, and they all start to float their way into an open window, presumably the kitchen door. And the woman quickly speed walks her way over to you, skipping a few steps along the way. Whew. Not every day they let fresh faces in. My name's Priscilla, and though my hands are a little tied, my wings are not. Sorry, would you like a seat?
Yes, actually. I kind of was also curious if any sort of I don't want to say like karaoke night because that's stupid, but
Performers?
I wondered if you ever allowed live performances. I understand that it's a little bit odd. It's a very odd request, but I just wanted to share a little bit of what I'm feeling with everyone around. It seems like everyone's a little bit nervous, and I just wanted to give sort of a little.
Well, I appreciate it, but a couple of things. Firstly, that unfortunately we'll not be able to give you any coin. We don't use coin here.
No, I'm not asking for coin, my friend. I'm not asking for coin. I would never.
Okay, but don't be surprised if you might get a little bit of abrasiveness from everyone. Some people want to just kind of be sad at the moment. Get it out,
No, I absolutely understand.
Has something happened recently?
Oh, just another raid from some bandits.
Oh no, how long ago?
Let's see, a couple of days. A couple of things were stolen. One person's still missing, but
Oh no.
Did they look like anything specific? Did they carry any?
If you've seen a pale-skinned bugbear man, very young, only about, I'd say 20 or so winters.
I haven't seen anyone matching that description. No, I'm so sorry.
She just kind of clutches her chest a little bit. Anyway, you are free to take the front over there, but
Okay.
I do warn you that these people might not be in the mood.
No, I absolutely understand. It sounds like you've all been through so much.
But you two, here, I'll take your orders. And so Renee, what do you do?
It sounds like they've been through quite the time, and they feel saved, and they're down in the dumps. I've written something in the 5 minutes.
Oh my god.
Here.
You mad lumps.
Flex.
Flex. No, it's not even that. It's not like heckin' crazy, but it sounds like from what she said, it's gonna, like, I'm probably gonna go for more of a somber tone.
Okay.
I'm not trying to pick up anybody. I'm not trying to like liven anybody. I'm really just trying to let people hear that they are not alone.
Okay.
Like that it's rough, buddy, but like you're not alone. That's the vibe.
All right.
And if you would allow me, if it gives me advantage.
Let's hear it.
Oh boy. Through so many voices naysaying, say I, my heart has now found a place I can reside. I hope that the future can hold something new, that I can be welcomed by more than the few. The embers of my desire I wish to share. I will not let it be snuffed out by the cruelty out there. I will take what you gave me and make something more. I will make something no one thought was done before. My friends, I will not let this be the final end. I will make a home for us. I will take it in for us. I will make this a home. And probably maybe like one more thing and then the chorus and then, yeah, aha!
Kime, give yourself a
Yes?
goddamn inspiration.
God damn it, Kime.
Hell yeah.
I just
Amazing.
wrote that.
Magnificent.
Get out of here with that shit.
Magnificent.
You can see no roll required. You can see your winning song gets a few kind of taps in rhythm. A few of the people kind of start to bawl and just let the emotion
let them
out.
feel.
You can see that one of the necromancer guards just like wraps an arm around the other one's shoulder, just kind of like nodding along. And you can see that the Arakakra is just like going tears down her cheeks. Can I take your order now?
I would just love a glass of hot water just to start off. That's just something for this one.
Okay. And
You're okay?
at finishing your song, God, I feel bad, Davy, that this is going to take more time away from you.
No, what? No, do not worry. I had a consent check to make sure this was okay with you. I know what I did.
All right. As you finish your song, you hear a very familiar voice, kind of from your side up the stairs into the inn rooms. Renee?
You bastard, you didn't. You didn't. You bastard, you didn't. Renee
Son of a bitch.
just kind of like blinks for a moment and she turns around.
And you can see the very familiar face that you've grown up so long with. It's Francis.
You son of a...
Seeing you eye him, he quickly bolts back up the stairs.
I want to go run to the restroom. Bolts up the stairs.
And you can see Priscilla just like slumps her shoulders. Oh boy, here we go.
She's bolted up after him. No care about anybody else.
What the fuck just happened?
I don't know, but let's leave her to it. We don't want to cause more damage.
Yeah, no, you're right.
All right, you bolt up there, and it's you're easily able to catch up with him and grab him by the collar. Merde.
Francis, mon frère. What's the ever-loving fuck?
What are you doing here?
What are you doing here?
it's a long story, but it's kind of funny.
Oh, I have plenty of time right now. I have all the time I need right now. If you would love to explain to me what you're doing in a city full of necromancy.
He stops for a moment and tries to feign being casual. Oh, you know, it was a bit of this and that, and he just drops.
This and that and shit and chat and what?
He drops to his knees and grabs you by the front of your pants. Oh, please don't tell Mère. She just left on vacation not 1 week ago, and I promise I never meant to come here. And I just so happened to be that it's full of necromancers, but they also help me recover.
You didn't even tell Mama you were leaving!
Well, you...
Oh, this is not what I need right now. Oh, she takes a moment to see.
Please don't tell Mère.
What are you doing here? Why?
This, and he lifts his shirt a little bit to show that he's got bandages around his waistline. And you can see that there is some small patches of faint blood kind of going down his side, kind of like down the side of his chest down to his
What
ribs.
happened to you?
After you left, I decided to do some traveling of my own. Except I sort of took a wrong turn and an owlbear territory, and
Owlbear?
he kind of chased me down, and
Okay. Oh.
but I would have died if it not been for Kime, the head of the guard, the big Leonin man.
The fucking cat?
I think that might be offensive to them.
Phil, fuck. Listen, what? Did you travel by yourself?
Well, you did.
I immediately went to a city. That is different, and I took a caravan to get there.
Okay, well, maybe I guess
I
it's a
went to
little
college
different.
First, I trained.
Yeah.
Did you just decide I'm going to go hitchhike around the world, see what happens?
Well, I don't know. I wanted to be like you.
Oh, I love you so much. I wish that you would at least written me that you were traveling. You never told me anything in your letters. You were saying everything was hunky-dory, that you were having a wonderful time with Maman, that you were just having... Oh, my...
Oh, but I just didn't want you to worry. Can we just... Can I get some food?
She squeezes his face and then hugs him so close.
He reciprocates it and pats you on the back. Oh, it's good to see you.
Oh, it's good to see you. Oh, okay, food. Okay. I will ask you at the moment to call me Rachel.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Okay? No, it's okay. Okay, listen. I am in a bit of a spot right now. I'm doing some work.
Oh.
You know what my work? Yes, you know. I told you about it before.
Yes,
so I'm doing some work here.
And then he just immediately, he almost says the word witch, and then he just slaps instinctively.
She covers his mouth
Yeah. Sorry.
The wonderful performances that I do, I travel and perform for people.
Oh.
When I see a sad town or a town that needs some picking up in whatever way that I can, I help.
Yes. Good. And he gives you a thumbs up as if he's got it.
Oh, Nathaniel's gonna kill me.
So you introduce
We gotta wait
to
for
your
her to
friends.
come.
Okay. Sure. People know you here now, right?
I
They know
have
you.
been here for
How long
a
have you
week,
been
so
here?
they do recognize me, yes?
Okay, and they know your sponsors. I just want to make sure that I have all of my little ducks in a row before I get fucked. Okay, so I'm Rachel. And,
Rachel, you are here to travel as a performer.
yes. And my friends, I'll figure them out when I get down there.
Ooh, can I come up with one?
You know what? Fuck it. I'm sure that will go over swimmingly.
Yes. I already have a story for the one with the weird arm.
Oh my god.
Yes, good. Awesome. Okay, fine. But just don't make it too crazy. Remember, down low, I just got people kind of Yeah,
Oh,
I don't want. Yes, exactly. And my boss is here, and I will absolutely be fucked over
Oh,
if anything bad happens. Okay?
like the mayor mad at you fucked over, or like the country mad at you fucked over?
A little bit of both.
Oh no, that's very fucked over.
It is very fucked over.
It's like fucked over.
I'm glad you see my point. So we are going to take this very slow and very smooth and very not crazy. Okay?
Okay.
Okay, good. She like kisses on both cheeks. I'm just like, okay. It just slaps his cheeks a little bit. I'm just like, okay, we got this. We got this, bro. Oh my god, I'm gonna die, you bastard!
All the while, Enoch is talking to Luna. Is just like, and so that's why I prefer a more winter brew for
Luna is
drinking.
not paying attention to you. She has not taken her eyes off of, I guess, a window or the door towards the church since we got in here. She's in another fucking world. So
All right.
All right. So Renee,
Listen, the more you
rather,
stare at it, the less it's not gonna move.
your new moniker. One more time.
Rachel.
Rachel. I just gotta write that down. Rachel, you head down with your brother to your friends. What do you do?
Oh god. Lucy, my dear.
I'm going to kill you.
I couldn't help it. Listen, it was either Lucy or Looney. Take what you can get.
Looney! See you later, Looney.
Later, Looney.
Yeah, looks at Luna. Yeah, Lucy.
Again, Luna's in another world, so she's not even paying attention.
All right. Yep.
It's rude to ignore a guest.
Friend. This is a friend of mine, Francis. I met him while I was traveling to a different city.
I'm
Oh
sorry,
my
what?
goodness. I met him when I was traveling to a different city. We just happened to bump into each other. Yeah, isn't that so strange?
Oh, such a crazy circumstances.
I
I'm
know.
sorry, but insight check. The way you have been acting this entire time does not bode well.
You gonna allow that?
I don't
Rachel?
give a shit.
All
Like,
right.
I'm not trying to specifically hide it from them, but I might roll a deception just to like keep the lie going of like, oh yeah, like totally. So if you can get it, then you know that I'm trying to like make a cover story. But like,
Okay, I've been rolling pretty poorly today, so let's see.
so have I.
Yeah, no, right over my head. Oh well, the friend of
Rachel.
is a friend of ours.
He's that drunk already that you can't
No.
even remember her name.
Listen. He's doing his best. You know, isn't that right, Francis? He always tries his best.
Yeah,
met you before,
Lucy.
yes?
Excuse me.
Francis, you're cute. Francis, you're cute. You've met him before, yes?
You can
Joe?
see Francis is like frantically. He's like sweating and like darting his eyes back and forth. Meanwhile,
She's elbows him a little bit.
nobody's paying any mind to you guys.
I mean, as long as nobody's like paying attention to us, I probably will like get an assessment of how to whisper to people later. But for now, we're keeping it up in case there is anybody who is very good at looking like they're not listening.
Well,
But
I
yes,
mean,
Francis.
well, take a seat. You drink there.
No, I was still recovering from my wound.
Well then.
And he relays the same story about the owlbears.
Oh, Albus,
Oh,
that's nasty.
I was lucky to come out with my life, thanks
did
to
you-
the necromancers.
That
When
is
did you
some
say
fuck.
You encountered them? Is that Albert territory this close?
Not this close, but further in some part of the wood, I got lost and there was a cave. I thought it was a nice shelter, and apparently not.
He's a caveman.
Well,
Luna's gonna like point to like the 3 big scratches on her arm. Yeah, they can do some damage.
Ooh.
oh, tell him the story about the one where you killed the big other monster that you've also killed.
Yeti? The Yeti?
Yeah, the Yeti.
Which one do you
Yeah.
want? The one when me and Scorpio did it, or just the Yeti?
Oh, I would love to hear the one about you and Scorpio.
If So,
Renee just rubs her eyes. It's like, these people don't know how to fucking make a name.
So,
Yes.
considering you are here momentarily, and perhaps I could help you with your performance.
Yes.
Do you
Oh my goodness,
need
yes.
something from me while you're here?
Yes, I would love to get your opinion on my lyrics. Actually, both of you too. If you could help me get some opinions on my lyrics, we'll take a little walk and discuss it. Like, I imagine that they've been like talking for a hot minute, like having the food, but also like, let's take a little walk and talk about it maybe on the way to I don't know, the church. Yes? Yeah?
Okay.
Is that okay? Are we okay with that? We finished our food.
sounds
We finished
good.
our food, and like she'll start gesturing everybody out.
no,
Like we finished our food.
I haven't finished my
our
whiskey.
Food. But you can finish your whiskey outside. You brought it in. You can bring it out.
Oh,
As you walk out, you see Priscilla's like, just make sure to bring the dishes back.
Thank you. And so, as soon as we're out of earshot of everybody, literally Renee is just gonna like grab both Enoch and Luna by the shoulders and just go, I am so fucked. So, friend, brother. Brother.
oh wow! You were gonna.
Yep.
I initially thought he was gonna be.
No.
I'm gonna be honest. I did not notice the resemblance.
I'm
Well,
gonna
that's
just
because I
step
got
on
the
Enoch's. I'm just gonna step on Enoch's foot.
Well, that is because I got the looks. Listen.
Why you're single,
Hey.
Enoch?
I got the looks of the beautiful woman. You got the handsome man.
Oh, well, thank you.
I mean, listen, you look much better with longer hair than I do anyway.
Oh,
Anyway, not the
I
point.
know.
Not the point. She just like puts a finger up like,
Yeah. So, and you're having this conversation while you're walking back to the chapel. Yeah, it would have been a little decent enough
Yeah.
time, I would say.
yeah.
Can I like stop us before we get to the chapel? I don't know how I'd convey this without Renee's brother hearing, but assuming since you told us it's your brother, he's a safe person to say to.
I
Speak
hope
impressive.
so.
Um,
I
When-
mean, my dad's a fucking necromancer, so I don't know, but
You can always
When-
ask him.
when we get there, before we make any decisions, would you mind if I tried to talk to this person? Kind of changed when I saw the church.
Priscilla?
No, Cara.
Oh, you're going to talk to the mean lady.
She's mean. What did she do to you?
Oh no, just call me names. No worse than you do.
Okay. She's just like,
Oh man! I thought my family was fucked,
but also, only I get to call you names.
She'll be like, yes, I've never seen a fully erected church of the Raven Queen before.
Oh,
As
that
much
is
as
the
I
Raven
love-
Queen then. That is
Wait,
strange.
Did you all not know that was what was being put up?
Well, I see people pray and give tribute and go in and out of that church, but I've only been here a week. I don't know much.
Clue. Okay.
I'm gonna take
as we're
a.
walking, I'll point out the crest. That there, it's crude, but that's no doubt the symbol.
I'm gonna slightly match Renee's pace and kind of just whisper over. Do you think at all your father might have known that your brother was here?
Oh, if he knew he was here and decided not.
Yeah, that'd be fucked. Shit.
She just like is like holding a hand to her mouth, like.
Man, I thought my family problems were bad, but yeah, no, this is way over my pay grade.
Yeah, no, talk. Revelation time happened at the fire, so. We'll
And
figure all this shit out at the
overhearing
next
this
fucking fire.
conversation, he just looks at you, Renee. You saw Père.
Fuck.
She just looks over at Enoch with sort of like that like half smile of like, you fucking did it, didn't you? You fucking did it, didn't you? A while ago.
What is he doing?
I don't fucking know.
He's being all creepy,
Whatever.
mysterious, I guess.
She just elbows him,
Enoch.
like, shut up. Like, literally, she just elbows Enoch straight in the gut. Like,
What is the name with you women?
Can't learn to keep
He-
your mouth shut.
why do you want to know about him?
Oh,
I don't know. It's just. It is very. He's supposed to be in prison.
Exactly. We didn't say where he saw him.
Whatever
So
he's doing,
why
it
is
can't
it
be
there?
any good.
It is. I don't know. To be perfectly honest, I'm figuring it out as I go. It is part of the whole work.
Okay, I trust you.
And I trust you to leave the city once you are recovered.
All right.
And you are not going to go out on any more crazy adventures like this without someone with you.
But
Look, if you make your way to Yetzel, there is someone there who I can trust who would be able to at least, I don't know, let you intel in some way. It would be in a city that is very small. It would be in a place that is with people that more likely than not will not take you over to an owl bear. And you could at least figure out what you want to do by
okay.
observing under him, okay?
Okay. He
Okay.
just kind of kicking the dirt, hands behind his back.
Look.
Could I ask for some cart fare?
I will give him
Sissy,
10
will you buy
gold.
me
I love this guy.
I will give him 10 gold.
I can't. I love this guy. I cannot wait to murder him.
Merci. I did have some coin, but Mare gave me money
Of
to.
course you did have some coin.
Jeez.
And what did you spend it
"Hey,
on?
Mr.
Well,
Hey,
I
go
didn't
my
spend it on
way."
anything. When I did have some coin and a little bit more that Mare wanted to gift you, but I lost it in the owl bear attack. Whoopsie.
Oh, my boy. Like, let me see your coin purse. Like, as she's going over,
Yeah,
is his
he
coin
shows
purse
it to
fucking
you.
wrecked?
It's completely ruined. It's been just like torn to shreds.
I am going to mend this before you leave. Like, I actually do have. Wait, do I have it? I think I still have it.
Mending?
I know I have it.
Mending, so I can mend it.
Oh, merci. You are the best siblings. And he gives you like a little. He goes into like give you kisses on the cheek. Mwah, mwah.
She just, yeah, she
Merci.
just takes it and then like rubs his like hair of like, okay, yeah.
Merci, merci, merci.
Did we hear you say he's going to Yetzel?
Well, that's what
Well,
Renee suggests.
that's what I suggested.
Who are you sending to hit him to in Yetzel? You really think he should be up in those mountains when there's...
Yeah, last time we were there, we got hit by wolves. Sorry,
no,
that's
not
Alex.
Yetzel.
That was in
No,
character.
That
Sorry.
wasn't Yetzel. That was. Oh wait, no.
That was Yetzel, that was my
Are you
marker.
talking about
You're-
the
I think
town
you're
that
thinking-
Lancel is in?
Lancel, yes.
Talk about
sorry.
Rugglewood. You're talking
Rugglewood.
about
Rugglewood.
Rugglewood.
Thank you.
Everyone's
I
just
messed
sending.
up.
Everyone's just sending their strays to Lancel. I love it.
I was more concerned that she was sending her injured brother into
Well,
war
thank you for fixing that for me. It's Rugglewood. I
Rugglewood.
meant Rugglewood.
Okay.
Sorry. I appreciate you catching me so I didn't accidentally send my brother to die.
No, when you said there's somebody there, I thought for some fucking reason you were offering my services, and I'm like,
No.
I'm babysitting your brother.
You're not fucking there. No. So yeah, no. If you go to Rugglewood, sorry, let me read. If you go to Rugglewood, there is someone there that I can trust who's going to help you. He's going to have to if I have anything to say about it. Like,
Okay.
'cause I'm technically his superior, so fuck him. No, but it is. His name is Lancer. Okay.
Awesome.
Yes. Oh God, I just fucking I just still can't believe I
Now
was-
you know how Davy felt many
Thank you.
sessions ago.
No, thank you, fuck you. But
You're welcome.
you're staying with me at least for the day. How much longer do they think they're going to have you here? How bad is it under there? Do you need to like change the bandages? Is it like
He does a couple of stretches, throwing his arms over his head a little bit.
She's like raising her hands immediately, like don't do it too fast, like
I
Actually, well, if
I
the
think
matter is in need of a healing,
I think the cleric mentioned only a couple more days. Should be okay. But if we rush, I can make sure to not exert myself. I'm very good at that.
Somehow, I doubt that considering that you're in this predicament, but you know.
Oh please, I'm good at relaxing.
Listen, I feel like he's the relaxer, Renee's the worry one. She's just like, ah!
You called me a mother.
I'll
Are we at the chance yet? I am done being blamed by everyone around me. Please.
Okay,
We'll just like put her arm around your shoulder like it's okay.
as we're approaching, I quickly want to like get as close to Nathaniel as possible as soon as I see him.
Yep, you can see that he's tending to the garden still with Jacqueline.
I've got like flowers in my hair, and as you're approaching, you can hear, oh yes, and she sang the most beautiful song. I was to all of my friends who are woeful and weary. I'm not. Unfortunately, I'm not much of a bard myself. Oh, you're back.
Nathaniel, everyone's beating me up.
I can't imagine why. I give you a smile.
So in order
I don't know what you're
to
talking about. He ran into a tree and he's trying to blame it on us.
so
And
in
now I
order
can't
to
even
complete the
get names like the
trifecta, I
idiots.
need you to finish it off with a slap.
Oh, I wouldn't hurt a fly. But I think if you're back,
Oh, yes, that should be right on time. And Francis will leave and mentions that he'll be by the sweet and salty. Or
that
sweet and
looks a lot
sour,
like
rather.
Renee.
The sweet and sour.
Francis said he's gonna leave and go by the sweet and sour?
Mhm.
Okay.
as I watch him leave, that man looks a lot like Renee.
Yeah, so, that's, there's a reason for that?
I'm sure.
All right. And so as he leaves and Jacqueline is finishing up here listening to you, and she kind of looks up at the sky and like, oh, should be here. Ah, there she is, right on cue. And you can see kind of off in the distance in the direction away from Belkinus, almost the opposite direction. You can see a woman with a long staff approaching the chapel with a couple of skeletons pulling a cart.
It's time for art!
You see that
Art?
she is unfortunately cloaked right now. You can't see her face. But you can see that the cart that she's pulling, kind of like a large wheelbarrow being tugged along by some skeletons, what's inside is full of flowers. And you see a bunch of children start to run towards her.
Aw.
Cara's back! Cara's back! And she's just kind of batting, go away, little children. Jacqueline notices her and immediately goes in for just almost drops, but tries to hold her basket down on the grass and goes to hug the figure.
As she runs away, I just want to kind of lean over to Nathaniel. I've already asked this to the others, but I ask that I have a chance to speak with Cara if that's what we're doing. This
Of course
doesn't make sense.
Of course we're going to speak with Cara. Oh, she must be a wonderful person here.
I would
So
like
many
to-
necromancers.
I would
She's a
like
dream.
to- I would like to speak to her as if I am looking for Raven Queen guidance before anything else. Please.
I don't know what you mean by anything else. I'm just a tourist.
Good, good. I'm glad we're on the same page. And she'll pat your shoulder.
How delightful.
I don't like this.
It is
Nathaniel.
truly disturbing seeing you this cheerful.
My very soft smile is twitching because the muscles are getting tired.
I personally am freaked out
His
by
face
this.
is
Renee
finally
has seen this
betraying
enough that she knows what's going
emotion.
on. Me as a player, I'm like,
Yep. While you're chatting, you hear a shout from the figure, "Fine, if it'll get you out of my hair." And you can see her whisking around her offhand that is not holding the staff. You can see bursting out of the ground a skeletal cat. And the children all cheer, "Hey!" And they all start to chase it as it runs towards inside the town.
Oh my god. That's
my
really
God.
cute, but also, oh god.
That's adorable. How dare you?
And she just speaks out, "That should keep them busy for a couple of hours." No. What is this? And she's still veiled over her face, you can see. And Jacqueline just kind of whispers to her, "Oh, I see. Give me a moment, I will fix up the chapel. It's dirty."
Weird question.
Mhm.
Does the voice sound familiar?
No, none of you have ever heard this voice before.
Okay. Just
That's
want to
good.
be sure.
All right, at least that's not Chandrell under there.
Well, they are
That's
sisters.
the thing I was worried about.
Yeah, but that's not Chandrell's voice.
No.
Yeah.
That's not Chandra.
Chandrell
Okay.
speaks a lot more properly than this.
Listen, she might just put down a facade. Listen, we don't
They sound
know.
pretty similar.
We're looking at a smiling Nathaniel over here. Anyone can put up a facade.
Cara leads you into the chapel, and inside the air is very dry. The stone and bone structures of the walls and floors look incredibly sturdy, if a bit old and marked with scuffs over the years. and there is a long rug on the floor that is nearly lost all of its color. There are various bookshelves with tomes rather, that have been overused and are about to fall off their bindings. And seats are situated around, just kind of around the place, with a podium at the back with a few candles. And given that I give all that description, I'm now going to show you a visual.
Ha!
And you can see that you can.
What's that?
You can put yourselves. Don't worry, I'm going to give the full art very soon. So go ahead and put
So
yourselves
excited.
at the bottom as you are led in. And Cara kind of unveils herself and reaches, just kind of speaks out to Jacqueline. Darling, you may leave us. I've got some work to do. And Jacqueline just like looks down a little bit. She looks a little concerned. Okay. And closes the door behind you. And immediately I'm going to need everyone to make a dex save.
Well, she's gonna murder us.
I wanted
That's
to have
fair.
a conversation, lady.
Is this a magical based thing?
It is, so you will have advantage.
Bring it on! Dex is my good save. I'm still bad because I can't roll high. That was a 9. Fuck me. Have I rolled anything today?
So 16, that was yours, Luna?
Oh, I also still need to roll for Kuro as well. 'Cause
Oh
he's
god,
out.
Kuro's still out. Kuro's
Yeah,
gonna
let me
die
drag
now.
Kuro on here and give you control of the token.
I feel like you might as well not put him on there because depending on how this goes.
No, it's fine.
So
oh
I don't.
my god, we're gonna die.
So I don't think, Luna, that we're gonna get that conversation you wanted.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
try.
we're not getting
Just
that
fucking-
conversation.
I'm gonna try. If I succeed in this, just trust me. Please, just give me a chance.
All right.
Luna, you're not a talker.
Every
don't know that.
single one of you are grasped as large, massive skeletal hands come up and just like grab at you as if you were a toy and latch onto you. You are all held, and you see the full picture of Cara Miharian.
Ma'am, sorry. Ma'am, sorry. Ma'am,
Oh,
sorry.
oh my god.
Ma'am, sorry.
She's missing an
Ma'am?
arm. Guys.
She is missing
Is
an arm,
you
and I'm
see
here for
that
it.
her skin is pale as stone, and she's got a long staff that looks to be an actual spine with some kind of crystal attached to the very top. One of her arms is skeletal and just being held together with wrappings, and she has got black veins everywhere.
What
that
the
be-
fuck, Kate?
Could that
What
be?
the actual fuck?
Shit. Could she be holding the spine of death?
Get out.
Well, ain't this a howdy doody?
Okay, I thought we could have a conversation.
You
know.
speak
stop.
fast. I have little patience.
Okay, I'm a tourist, and this is a
You
destination.
feel the hand clutching you tightly, Nathaniel. Enough lies, I know you, witch taker.
Cara, please.
Well, we can drop that now, I guess.
Fine. Well, then at least you can get these fucking flowers out of my hair.
At least let go of my dog.
Oh, they look so good.
Cara, please, you want us to speak fast, then let me speak.
Go.
Listen, I'm not here to talk to you for whatever you might think we are. I'm honestly seeing this place, seeing the people within it, and now seeing that you built a church to... What is going on? What is this? Why would a necromancer want to serve the Raven Queen?
And what is it of your concern? Why shouldn't I kill you?
Because maybe we're not trying to end whatever you're trying to protect.
Huh? And the spine of death?
Well, the spine of death is kind of going about it, admittedly, in more of a violent way.
Bit of a wrong way, considering one of the ones below you tried to send a Warforged army here.
Really, we just don't like Pierce.
Yeah, particularly Pierce. He's kind of an asshole.
He
And also
nearly killed
trying to start a
Nathaniel.
war. He's literally trying to start shit. Like, he's not even trying to make friends. He's not very good at it either.
Cara, please, I will drop my weapons. Will not fight.
Give me
Let them go.
a persuasion check, Luna.
I'm going to be using my inspiration on this.
Oh, God.
So this is it. Please. Persuasion? 14?
Do you have advantage?
I
Oh, you're
Because
using your
she's for
inspiration.
inspiration.
Inspiration, yeah.
She simply clutches her hands as you can feel the wrappings of these hands holding you tighter. You, there. You have the nerve to come to my home from the land that persecutes my people, the one that strips us of all our rights and our practices. And you demand answers of me. Do you have any idea who I am? What I've done? How much I've hurt? I am the mother of necromancy in Belkinus. I was conjuring before any of you had a single breath on this wretched land. And she starts to pace back and forth before stopping and turning to you. I am the high priestess of the necromancers of Cloverway, and you are not welcome here. And everyone's gonna roll for initiative.
Oh God, we're fighting her! No!
No.
Wonderful.
Initiative does not mean fight. Initiative does not mean fight. It just means we're entering in a turn order.
I know.
Yeah, her
Still.
God.
me getting a chance to move means fight.
Oh, it's
Oh,
the trailer
God
music.
damn it.
We're
It's really
fighting.
It's really
Maybe,
good.
hey, maybe Nathaniel will get the chance to go first today.
Good luck.
Depends
Watch
on what
Cara
Renee
get like a
rolls.
27. No, I got
Renee rolled a 9.
9. Sorry.
you forgot to click your
I got
token.
my goddamn ticket thing in. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Oh,
Very good. I'll continue to
worse
go
the second
fuck
time,
myself.
so-
Goodbye.
Okay.
Oh wait, that needs to be a 9. 9. There we go.
All right. And I'll brag about it. Fuck it. This is a song that I composed like 3 or 4 years ago.
it's so good.
Yeah. Rock it. Rock
I like
it.
the way that it goes ding, 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 ding.
I love it.
Yes. Okay, so
so
first up
good.
is Cara Miharian, and she is going to start conjuring and immediately pulls from out of the ground. You can see cracks in the stone, and the carpet slowly lift as the seats are pushed out of the way as she is going to summon a bone golem.
Uh-oh. I don't think she's buying the tourist line.
Oh, I don't think she's gonna talk. At least not immediately. I think.
And
You guys
next,
can take care of the golem, right?
yes.
No.
So you all, Nathaniel, you are entrapped by this hand. You may spend an action to try and break out of it with your
I'm fine
choice
without
of a strength save or dex save.
No, thank you.
No?
Instead, let's make sure that I can do right. Okay. My mouth is uncovered, correct?
It is, yes.
I am going to sigh for a moment. Try to breathe inward to make myself smaller just a little bit so that I might be able to slip out. And as I sigh, my body will melt down through the grasp of these skeletal hands and down into the floor as I cast Misty Step. That's a pillar.
Misty Step.
All right. So that's your bonus action.
Yep.
Oh God.
I'm gonna walk right here. I'm gonna look at the skeleton. Hello there. and then I'm going to look at Cara, and I'm going to hold my hands up. We legitimately just want to talk. There's a lot to talk about on both sides. And I think that if you let my friends go, and I reach to my back, I grasp onto the papers.
You see her eyes widen at the look of the papers, and she is enraged.
Oh no.
Give me a persuasion at disadvantage.
Uh-oh.
You fool.
Okay. Well, Nathaniel still will not be rolling a good roll today.
Oh my God.
Yeah, I finally had a good one. But no, thank you.
I'm done talking. You and all your diplomats, wasting our time only to stab us in the back.
Oh, well, luckily for you, I'm not a diplomat. I cast Mind Sliver.
Oh my God, no.
All right.
Yes.
Awesome. And you can see she doesn't flinch. You use enchantments as if you are Fae. How quaint.
Actually, my people have been using enchantments for history lessons on border right now. I am my turn.
Renee, you may use your action to get out of this with a strength or dex save of your choice.
I don't know. I feel like she would
I'm
want to
checking
talk
something really
about
fast.
how we found her diary.
Guess what doesn't need actual hand movements.
Oh?
Misty Step?
No, dimension door.
Oh.
That's great.
I don't know if I want to use it quite yet because that's my only 4th level spell slot.
Fucking what? You can use it on both you and Luna.
Oh wait, I can't. Oh.
It's you and another person.
Oh
Lane
my
person.
God! But
Please.
can I reach Luna? Like, can
I'm
I
right
grab
next to
onto
you.
her?
I would
Like,
say
oh.
yes, you're able to. She's within arm's reach.
Okay, it's worth it. It's worth it. It's worth it.
Oh,
so it's
Renee,
worth it.
I love you.
So you see, Renee kind of like looks over at Luna and just sort of gives a like gesture, like with her head down, of kind of like a be prepped. And we are gonna drop down from here, and we're actually going to appear right over here in front of her. Hello.
Oh, all right.
Oh, can I move myself?
Yes, you may. Let me get those marks off of you.
Because you'll be able to hit the golem, and I'm now within range of her. So that
I'll
is
also be
my-
able to protect you from this angle too, from the
True.
golem.
I can actually also be protected from the golem, so that's my perfect plan in motion at the moment. Actually, can I appear in her space so she can take 4d6 damage?
Do you take damage as well?
Oh yeah, I do. Fuck. Actually, never mind. I'll be safe. Thank you for catching that. I got too excited. I forgot that it causes damage to me. Renee is going to pop up, and I'm going to do something real stupid. And I'm going to go for her staff, not to take it, but to just hold it.
Just hold it.
Yeah, just hold it. And like she can still hold it, but like in a sense of like getting
Okay.
her to focus on me and just sit there like and say, like we said, listen, we are not trying to take this away from you. We are trying to make sure it doesn't get taken away from you. But you need to listen. I understand that you are going through tough times right now, and I hated necromancy before. I see the benefits of it, but I don't think that other people will unless you give them the chance to.
Hello.
Again, and it's gonna hurt.
I'm gonna need you to make a sleight of hand and a persuasion at disadvantage.
That's fair. At disadvantage. I don't remember how to do that with
You can just roll
20.
2 of them.
Okay. So sleight of hand first off, and then persuasion. You said.
Yep.
Okay, cool. So that's my sleight of hand. Probably not going to be good. And then my persuasion. I'm glad.
With disadvantage, so you need to roll again.
Oh fuck.
Come on, do it again.
Okay.
Come on,
roll
Renee.
20. It's
Just
fine.
roll another 20. This is what you do. Oh my god. The 20 was the lower roll. What is happening?
You
Like roll 3 times.
You were clicking it too much, so the soft 20 is going to be the one that
Sub
you
20.
get.
Yeah.
Still.
But yeah, no, I'm like looking her dead in the eyes of like, listen, bitch.
You're saying this, and her eyes twitch a little bit, and she's closing it, and you can see that she is contemplating.
Bitch.
Oh, I think you just made my next move work, Renee. Thank you.
I swear to God.
Murder her. Murder her. Murder her.
You know.
Murder.
Your turn.
Okay. I'm going to bonus action bamf out the wings. Baby.
Okay.
Oh.
I'm gonna run to the bathroom real quick.
Anything out of the normal with them?
You notice that they are ethereal versions, kind of like see-through, transparent, bright light of what they were before, no longer mechanical, as if from an angel.
Oh.
He's still an angel boy.
Well, then I guess that fixes that problem. And I'm drawing up the gavel.
Okay.
I am going to do 2 shots
At.
at Cara.
Okay.
And the wings are gonna stay out. I'm not gonna
Now
break
you are going
the
to fire at
bones.
disadvantage because you are being. This hand is holding you and making maneuver very difficult.
Okay. That's fine. Even with disadvantage, if it hits, I am going to attempt a winging shot.
All right.
So that's
First roll.
the first roll.
That's the second one.
roll.
Okay.
So I don't know if that hit. And then for the second attack,
Okay. So both of them, or rather, the first one would have hit if it weren't for the fact that the bone golem twists its body like its waist around 180 degrees and slams down its fist, and your bullets just like almost are completely just stopped in this massive bony arm of the golem, and it kind of growls at you.
Okay, and also with that second shot, the gavel breaks.
Okay.
Yep, and I'm trying to remember what that feat does. You can use your reaction to roll a d20 if I roll a misfire. So it's 8 plus 3, which is an 11. So I have to roll a d20 as my reaction to see if it doesn't
Oh, that's a
break.
natural one.
Okay, you can just go.
Yeah.
You can just go ahead and do it now, since I think you're going to use it on your.
Oh my god.
That thing is broken.
That's 2 natural ones in a row.
Oh, jeez.
Damn.
So yeah. So does that mean the gavel's out of commission?
Yep, it breaks.
All right.
Just
Yep. You twing, and it just like you
gavel.
see a gear's like completely just shatters in two. Luna, your turn.
Okay, well, giving a bit of a look back at Enoch because we're trying to talk her down. Luna is going to empty her sheaths.
Oh wait,
drop
Kuro.
them.
Oh yeah, you want Kuro to do things?
Can Kuro try and break the bones of my ankles?
I'm gonna need an attack from Kuro.
Okay.
Is Kuro trapped himself?
Oh wait, no, Kuro is trapped, so he will be doing it at disadvantage. Unfortunately, you just
You're
hear
with disadvantage, yeah.
just like muffled in this massive bony hand. Now it's Luna's turn.
Yeah, well, like I was saying, look back at Enoch, like what the fuck, and then I'm going to empty my whole. I'm going to empty my sheaths, drop them on the floor, and I want to make a point to drop Absolution at Cara's feet, with the iconography very visible, and my hands are up.
Ooh.
I'm not trying to fight you, Cara. Please.
Make a normal persuasion.
Ooh.
Okay.
Oh, wait. Oh no, because it's the first. Oh no.
God cannot help us.
God is not helping us. Is not kind.
Oh god.
I would hope that I just disarmed myself would mean something. I also threw the flame tongue on the ground too. Any visible weapons are on the ground now.
It's gonna mean that you're gonna be easier to hit.
That's fine.
Yeah.
That's okay.
However,
Yeah,
I am
and
holding
that's-
on to the staff, so.
That's basically what she almost literally says. Fine, and it will be easier to dispose of you.
No, Cara.
Please, don't make me do this. Still have a bonus action.
Yep, you do have a bonus action.
Okay. I'll just summon Echo Dad.
I just feel
behind
like fucking Gandalf right now. We're not trying to rob you.
Bonus action, Echo Dad behind her.
Mm-hmm.
You know, the thing that looks very clearly like a raven. And
Right.
that's my turn. Because I'm pretty sure my action would have been to throw those on the ground and talk to her.
Okay.
I'm okay saying that was my action.
All right. On her turn, don't presume
I'm
you
holding
know
your
of
staff.
my pain. And she is going to cast through the staff. So,
Oh fuck.
Renee, I'm going to need you to make a con save.
Oh fuck. Oh no.
Oh, I can't help you with this. I can only...
Still disadvantage or just regular?
Just a regular con save.
Okay, knock it on wood, baby. Let's see if it's gonna fail miserably. Oh,
Okay.
not bad, but I probably still failed.
Renee, you take 30 points of necrotic damage as she
Third?
blights you.
Wait, 30, 3-0?
3-0.
Oh.
I hate blight.
Oh.
I hate blight.
And I'm gonna need you, and this sheer pain of grabbing on this staff that she's using to cast causes you to let go of it. Like you can't even if you try to.
Yeah,
It just
no, that's
and
over half my hit points.
your hand is like completely like sucked of all water as it's like very dehydrated now.
That's over half my hit points.
Yeah, that was a lot more than half your hit.
I
Holy
know,
shit.
but-
Oh my god,
And
Renee.
she slams the staff on the ground and conjures several more skeletons
No!
as a
Was that a
Stop it!
spell?
Do they have summoning sickness?
summoning sickness. It is a spell, which it is a special feature of hers. You know, boss fight, you know, legendary actions and all that.
Yeah, well, I mean, Blight was a spell, so technically
Yes,
I could
Blight
have chosen.
was a spell.
this.
If you would like to do Mage Slayer, you can.
You know what? I think I'm gonna hold off. I think it's very clear Luna could have smacked her, but she didn't. I'm continuing to not engage.
Well, I guess that makes one of us.
Yeah. Oh my god.
She looks over at Echo Dad. Mere trickery. And she just has one skeleton fire upon it. Just phew, with a bow. And it misses.
It's not
This
trickery.
one, it grabs its broom, is going to start bapping you, Nathaniel.
What the fuck?
Gets fucking annihilated by blight. Nathaniel, bop with a broom.
You are bashed twice for a total of 6 damage.
Let's be honest. Nathaniel's so squishy that 6 damage is half his health.
Face the broom.
Getting swept
Just face
away.
the broom.
Getting swept away.
And this one comes over here, this one comes over here, and they both take aim at you, Enoch. They fire.
Leave us alone.
One misses. They both miss, luckily.
Okay.
Even with advantage.
Have I mentioned what a big fan of Skeletor I am? Ow!
And lastly, the Bone Golem is, seeing that you fired upon Cara, is going to start stampeding towards you, Enoch.
Oh shit.
And both of you have an attack of opportunity, Luna and Renee.
Sure.
Please
I-
Sentinel. Please Sentinel.
Just punch it.
Mine will just be an unarmed strike, though,
Right.
but I'm pretty sure Sentinel still goes off
Yes,
from
it
that.
still goes off,
It
and
was.
this is only one size larger. I think we homebrewed that if it's 2 or more, it doesn't go off.
Yeah.
I will let you go first.
21? It can't
21
move now.
hits.
21? It can't move
21.
now.
Okay, I will have a disadvantage if I attack because it would be
3
with my crossbow.
points of damage, I think. 2-3 points of damage.
Yes. Okay, you do like a swift jab at its Achilles heel, just and it shatters a big chunk of bone, and it just its movement 0.
Just look at Cara.
And yeah, that is Kara's turn. Nathaniel, you're being smacked over the head with a broom.
Fuck. Ow. Shit. Fuck. Luna, I think conversating isn't working. We can kick her ass and then talk to her. I'm gonna snap my fingers, and as I do, light streams out from my fingertips and connects with all of my friends. Me and all you. You know what? You're my friend too right now. Let's go. As I cast, you know it. You'll love it.
We love it.
Yeah.
You know what? We love it.
Mantle of inspiration. Now
what
you
does it
can, as a
do?
reaction, as a reaction, you can move up to your speed. You do not provoke attacks of opportunity, and best part, you gain 8 temporary HP. You're welcome. My welcome. Let's do this.
Unfortunately,
Change places.
unfortunately, Enoch cannot move as his movement is 0.
Well, I mean, so all of us except Enoch. Enoch, sorry, buddy.
You get the
Yeah,
maybe we should get into
temporary
the
hit
dog.
points, but you can't move.
I legitimately wish I could just almost as if flapping the wings as hard as I possibly can. This is so fucking new. Oh god.
Fun
Renee,
question time.
Please tell me you're getting out of
I know,
stuff.
but I have a fun question.
What's up?
Would I be able to take the staff with me on my free movement?
You dropped it, remember?
Oh fuck, you're
You
right.
did. You
Never
let go
mind.
of it.
Damn it.
That would have been great if you could
That would have
have.
been amazing, but that's fair. I am very wounded.
In another world.
In another lifetime, I'm gonna leap over here, take some.
Now, just so you know, I want
is
to
a
give
pew,
you,
right?
I want to
Like
give
it's
you
a-
guys. So yes, that is a podium, but you're able to
Actually,
easily
wait,
climb
I
on
wanna see
it.
what this is. What is this?
Are you gonna look at that chest?
Maybe.
Please.
All right. Well, you can do it on your turn.
Yeah.
But I will inform you guys that the several consecutive talks and trying to talk her down is slowly getting to her. She is apprehensive.
Like it has twitched at her. Like she did twitch at me, so it was working.
Good. Well,
I
I'm
can
about
take
to.
that.
Good.
That is
I guess
not
I'm
to
about to
say
ruin
you're
that.
still not allowed to attack her, if you so wish.
That's fair.
I think you'll find that your command prowess is second only to my own. Isn't that right, Cara Maharian? And as I say that, I cast Psychic Lance, a new spell that came out yesterday.
Holy shit!
Oh fuck!
I whisper, or I say her name, which means it will hit her regardless of where it is, but she still has to make a save. It might do half damage.
Oh my god.
But still, that's pretty
Yep.
dirty.
Shit!
Oh my god, I need
33
this
psychic
spell.
damage.
Oh
Yep.
my god.
Is this only a bard spell?
It's a bunch of things. Check Fizzbands.
Yeah.
I'm on it.
Yep, this is this doesn't have a visual indicator, I suppose, or if you really want it to, it can have a quick, zip of, a flash of pink light from me to her. But other than that, as long as her name is Cara Maharian, this works.
Yep, you see that the black veins on her briefly just pulse outwards and covers her entire body until she looks for a brief moment like a black silhouette before retracting back into their veiny form.
I just remembered one small thing. If she hasn't made a save between now and my last turn, she makes this one at disadvantage because of Mind Sliver. Or not disadvantage, she gets a minus something to it, not disadvantage.
Minus something. Okay, well whatever that minus would have needed because
7.
she rolled a 15, so she would have taken a half, so
okay.
So
in that case,
it's
no
a
matter
7.
what, no matter what, it would have been.
All right, yeah, she takes full. Shit. All right.
It's even more than that. It's not just that.
Oh, really? Wait a minute.
She is incapacitated until the start of my next turn.
Okay. So incapacitated, kind of like sleep.
She not exactly. She cannot take she cannot take actions or reactions. She can do anything else.
So at this, she's going to use another one of her legendary actions.
No!
Shit!
She at
You get
this
blinded, I swear to
piercing
God.
and just mind-bending spell, and that you guys are insisting on wanting to talk with her. She simply screeches out, "Shut up!" And I'm gonna need everyone to make a con save as
My best save.
the windows of the chapel shatter.
This is a spell or a magic
It
effect?
is a magic spell, yes.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Oh my god.
I'm dead. Goodbye.
No, you're not dead. Do not say that to me.
Bye.
You fool.
Also, the windows just shattered. What?
Yep, she just shattered the fucking windows.
No, I know, but the
shit.
map. They shattered on the map.
This is the best.
The map is edited.
Holy shit. Holy shit.
I also made this about 3 or 4 years ago, and I'm still very proud of it.
Oh my god,
love
you
it.
should be. It's so good.
I love it here.
And so, everyone except Renee. Firstly, you all take 7 thunder damage. Renee, you only take 3.
Okay.
And everyone except Renee, you are now baned.
Oh, shit.
What does that mean?
So it is a special bane where now your rolls now have any roll that involves a d20. Basically, you subtract a d6 from it.
Oh, fuck.
Oh god, I'm so glad I passed that. Holy shit.
And that
I put a little thing on me.
That will last. Rolling dice. 3 turns.
Oh my god.
I'll keep track of that.
Oh, I forgot to do Kuro.
Stop forgetting about your damn dog.
Your dog matters.
I'm sorry.
Show
Dog
dog.
matters.
Show
He's
dog.
an important boy.
Good dog.
Constitution.
Constitution.
Yes. Oh,
No,
he's
he's down.
banned.
Kuro takes 7.
He shuts down.
Oh, he shuts down. All right.
Yep, he sploots.
Oh. That poor dog
Okay.
can't get a break.
And Cara is incapacitated because that still happens. I'm just gonna put a little that. Next is Renee's turn.
Okay. I want to look in here so bad, but I also want to keep on talking to Cara. Would this be an action to open the case?
I say bonus action to open it, full action to
Cool.
take anything inside.
Okay. I'm gonna open it as bonus action.
Okay.
Let's see what's in here.
Let me find
Hopefully
my
it'll help
damn.
me. It might fuck me over.
So
but-
you open it up, and inside you can see that there's a cloth covering something.
Okay, I'm not gonna worry about that right now. However, I'm going to look at it, take note of it, and I'm going.
The cloth, it's covering something small and rectangular.
That's gonna be so important. I feel like.
Touch it. Eat it.
Do I take it or do I keep talking to Cara?
Take the shit. Talking to Cara's not been working so far.
I think
Hey,
that it
yes,
can.
it has. It's just
I
put it
have
where
a
it
plan.
can.
I have a
Just-
plan. I think that it can work.
Just
I
punch
think-
her, and then we. Hey, it's up to you.
Listen.
Now,
Let's do what we did with everybody else. Just punch them when they're unconscious. We wake them up, then talk.
yeah, that works really well for recruiting people to your organization, but I don't think
That's recruiter to the organization. Who knows? Maybe she's wants a day job.
You're the organization.
I don't know. Fix the system from within.
Can y'all
the
sort
inside,
yourselves
man.
out?
Shut up.
All right, Renee.
I trust your plan.
I don't
Come
know
on.
if this will give me. I think it will fuck her up more, actually. You know what? Fuck it. I'm grabbing the thing. I don't know what this is, but I'm grabbing it.
All right. You grab it, you reach in, and you can see that it's several things. It's a book of some kind of a very worn down tome with several sheets that are loose in it. And there's a small locket.
Cool.
No, that's absolutely
Oh.
That's gonna
It's
be
the diary.
Sisters.
From
That's
Abby.
absolutely from Abby.
Abigail's locket and the rest of the diary.
I am.
Hold on.
I'm just gonna hold out the fucking locket. In the sense of like, you are a better person than this, and someone knew that you well. If you remember who they were, then you should know that this is bullshit.
Give me a normal persuasion once again.
Remember your person. Remember them. Oh my god.
You can see she has not fully wavered. However, you can see that there are black, abyssal colored tears rolling down her cheeks. And she's gritting her teeth and slamming her fist on the floor. You don't have the right!
Oh, I don't know if I have more time to talk. 'Cause I
No,
did a
that's
lot
it.
that turn.
That's your bonus
fair.
action and your full action.
I completely, yes, I will take that. I
right.
will take my little victory when I can. Maybe my little movement would be to fucking hide in the corner. No, I'm being brave. I'm sticking up for myself. I am wounded, but no, I'm not hiding. I'm holding it up. I don't give a shit. If I die, I die.
Your turn.
All right, I'm gonna spend my action to get myself out of these bone hands.
All right, your choice of strength or dex save.
Dex of acrobatics.
No, saves.
Okay, Dex. 22.
Hey, yes,
That's
you're able
the
to slip
first-
through, just like pry through, and you are no longer
Okay.
being held by the skeletal hand.
All right, Kuro shut down, so I can't really use him right now. Shit. Okay, bonus action, expeditious retreat.
Okay.
And I'm going to put it on myself. So the next time I decide to take flight, I will, and I'm gonna go directly as straight high up as I can in 30 feet with my wings, depending on how high the ceiling is.
Okay. The ceiling is about like 40 or 50 feet up, so you're able to go up with still some distance to go.
Okay. And I am just gonna hover over and stand there, and in swapping out for the for objection, so I put away the gavel,
All right, cool.
and that will be and that's gonna be my turn. I'm just gonna stand over, kind of just looking fucking like an angel.
All right, next is Luna's turn.
All right. Hands still out. Cara, I know what it's like to lose someone. That's why, right? Because Abigail died. You're trying to bring her back, aren't you? You're trying to seek true resurrection to find her. I know this pain. So listen to me, please.
You give me a persuasion once again.
Disadvantage or regular?
Regular.
Ah,
12.
this is about Abby.
That's
She-
better than before.
Continues, the tears continue to roll down her cheeks. She looks up at you. She's furious. You don't know what I'm trying to do. You don't know me.
I've been as angry as you are before. Please don't make me do this.
Next is Kara's turn,
Yep.
Hello, who are you gonna murder?
which she can't do anything.
Oh yeah. Bless you, Nathaniel.
She can talk.
She can talk. So it's only actions and reactions, which means movement and bonus action is perfectly fine.
Right.
Oh my god.
Actually, no. It cannot be actions, so bonus action is a type of action. That's my bad.
Yeah.
But she can still talk.
Oh my god. Bless you, Nathaniel fucking Gainsby.
Let me just read, make sure what.
Oh, wait, is Luna baned or no?
Oh,
You
Oh,
got-
fuck. I bet
she
failed
is
a
in.
save.
Yeah, roll a d6. I think I said it was.
Please roll a 1. Please roll a 1. This is the one
I'm
time
sorry,
rolling a
I'm
d6
sorry,
I want.
I'm sorry.
No. You are fine. I'm glad you're keeping me accountable because I forget shit. Okay, that's a 10.
It's a
That's
10.
not as bad as it could be.
Her response is still the same, you know.
Okay.
And on her turn, she is unable to do anything. She's just lying there, clutching her fists on the floor. But luckily, the skeletons are autonomous, so they can act on their own.
Oh,
no, they're robots too.
Well, no.
Robots!
This bone golem is going to turn to you, Luna, and is going to try and slam its fist on you.
Oh no, Luna!
Yeah. It's okay. I was ready to take it.
And you don't have your extra AC because you don't have your swords!
It's a +1. My AC is still 16.
I still don't like it.
So
I can still not like it.
it slams its fist down, and you like try to hold it up, and it just like squishes you down as you're like trying to hold it up. It doesn't completely crush you, but it is painful, and you take 18 bludgeoning damage.
Oh my god.
Dirty.
All right.
And give me a strength save.
Oh.
All right, 1 sec. Sorry. Just updating my health. Strength save.
Save.
Okay. Is this affected by the bane?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
So roll
let's
me
go
a
strength
D6.
save.
Okay, that's
Please,
decent.
again, don't roll
That's
a 6.
decent.
Please don't roll a
That's-
6.
that's-
Please, anything but a 6.
That's
Oh, shit.
decent. You're jinxing yourself.
I rolled a 4. I
Okay.
asked for anything but a 6, so, you know.
Yeah.
You're able to hold your ground as you almost lose your footing just from the sheer weight of this golem, but you're fine. Meanwhile, Nathaniel, these skeletons are going to get in position right
Stop, Jenny!
I admire your cleaning spells.
right here, and you can see that it walks right into a glyph of warding,
Oh.
and the glyph of warding explodes.
Oh god.
Explode! Sir?
There was an explosive rune in that spot that you just missed.
Oh my god, it's booby trapped.
glyph of warding. Time I don't check for traps!
You're not allowed to bomb a church.
Oh my god, the one time I don't check
That's
for traps!
fucked up, Cara. What the hell?
Oh, Cara!
All right, you take 18 points of necrotic damage.
I do?
Yes.
Oh, it exploded in a radius.
Yes, it did.
Oh no!
18 points of necrotic damage. Let me start minusing the rest of my temporary HP. So,
are you
haha,
looking?
joke's on you, Joe. It's only 17 points.
Nice.
Oh my god!
Are you
This-
still alive?
I am
Barely.
alive.
This
Oh my god,
one,
Nathaniel gave
this
me.
one gets ready, presumably, for another glyph of warding over here. And this one is going to come out and book it towards you, Enoch, and is going to bash you with a broom.
Oh, from the floor?
Get out of my church.
From the floor?
Wait, no, you're flying.
You
It can't
know?
reach you. Never mind.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't. I forgot about that. Anyway, that's Cara and the skeleton's turn.
Fly took this fucking class of a ranged fighter.
It tries to bat at you, but it's like batting at a fly.
It's like, yeah, it's just like, get down here.
Stop
Like, no.
Next, Nathaniel, your turn. Now the incapacitation on Cara should be gone.
Correct.
No!
Your turn.
I'm gonna stumble over to Mrs. Maharian.
Get away from her, you fool!
I'll stumble right here. I don't want to. I'll slump against the pew, and I'm gonna hold my hand out to her. It's gonna be bent as if to reach for her, so that she can take it. She can lift herself back up. I've read your notes. Your mind is brilliant. We don't have to fight. You're smart enough to know we don't have to fight. But we're smart enough to know that we have to do what we must.
Is there anything
And I
you are
hold my hand out.
casting?
I'm holding my hand out to her. I'm trying to convince her.
Give me a persuasion with advantage.
All right, good, beautiful. Let's go. Come on, give me something, please. Dice be good.
And remember your bane.
22.
I'm sorry.
You are
Remember your
baned,
bane,
yes.
I'm sorry.
So roll
Minus
your bane.
what?
Nope, just
My-
roll a 1. Roll a
You
1.
have to
Come on.
roll
What
a
is-
D6,
minus
you have to
what?
roll a
Minus what?
D6. Minus one, minus one.
D6. Oh, you're gonna give me good rolls now. I see.
Oh God, for the love of Christ.
That is a 17.
She doesn't respond to you. She continues to weep. But you can see that her muscles, the muscles that you can see on her one good arm, start to lack their tension a bit.
Does
this
it look
working?
like? Does it look like she's giving up?
Her grip loosens on her staff a tad. It still holds on.
Okay, come on.
In that case, I
Come
hold.
on, next bard, baby, next bard, baby.
In that,
Let's go.
In that case, my outstretched hand twists forward, and I'm going to. I didn't want to do this. I'm gonna cast a 3rd level Dissonant Whispers.
What do you say?
Nathaniel.
If you will not help,
If you'll not let us help you, then flee this place.
Okay.
Nathaniel.
19 damage, assumedly. And if she fails, she must flee. At least flee from me. And it will provoke an attack of opportunity. Because she is choosing to move. She's using her reaction to move.
So she makes a save, so she only takes half, unfortunately.
Okay, that's 9.
Okay.
That's 9. Okay.
And she doesn't flee, I guess, because
She does not
Yeah,
flee.
she will not flee. She
Okay.
doesn't flee. Alright, well, that was my chance.
That's
my
okay.
turn's over.
That's
You
okay.
can
I got
see
you.
when you dissonant whisper once again, the pulsating of the black veins just cover her like a wave into a like silhouette of her briefly before going away once again, and she clutches her head with both hands.
Alright.
Renee,
Hello. It doesn't say if it's an action or bonus action for my telepathic.
Oh, it's just you form a mind. It's the telepathic feat. Is that what it is?
Yeah, the telepathic
Oh no, you
feat.
just form a link with somebody.
Okay, cool. Noted. So first, my action. My boy.
I just don't think they can respond. Is the only thing.
That's fine. She doesn't have to. It's gonna be a literal. I am diving into your brain while holding the locket. But for now, before I do that, 3d4 healing to my boy Nathaniel.
Oh, hey.
nice.
Take that
Look at
10
that.
healing, you fool.
Is it... Oh, I see. That's a weird higher level cast look, but okay. Yeah, give me that 10 healing.
I wish it was more. I'm sorry.
That's a
I
third
could've
of my
done
health
more.
right there.
Oh my god, get out of there. Anyway, I'm gonna use my movement. I am being very brave or very stupid. Getting over the pew. And just getting up to Cara, opening the locket. I'm assuming it's got some people in it.
You open
Who's
the
it got in
locket,
it?
and there's one person. This is just about an identical painting as the one that Luna would have seen when she visited Unlem of Abigail Maharian.
Cool. So it is time for me to heckin' link minds with my telepathic and just be like right up on her face, holding this locket up to her and just saying in her mind, not in a yelling, like I yelled before, now I'm just speaking in almost like a whisper as Renee just gets super close and just says, you know you can do good because she saw good in you. You have the capacity and we see it here. We are not going to be able to help you if you don't let us help you show this place to the world. You can be better than this. And I just imagine that the intimate mind link is a different voice for some reason. But yeah.
Okay. Show me a persuasion once again with advantage.
Yeah. Ooh, with a very soft, soothing voice of like, it's okay. Advantage. Biscuits. Making the biscuits. The bread.
Shit.
The bread. Money.
Yeah.
Listen, silver tongue, baby.
Yeah, no,
tongue,
Silver Tongue's broken as shit. It's great.
baby.
You can see Cara drop
I
her
like put a hand
hands.
on her shoulder.
She drops her hands from her head, and the staff falls to the floor as it clangs, and all of her summons crumble into bones on the floor. And she simply says, "It wasn't supposed to be this way. Congratulations, you've defeated Cara Miharian."
Fuck yes.
I think
Fly down, heal up Kuro, because fuck.
I collapse onto the pew.
Luna will actually drop down to her knees in front of Cara. Please. No more of this. Thank you. Now this is just a segue.
She reaches out to Renee's holding the locket, and she just gently takes kind of the main body of it and holds it in
She'll
her
let her
hands.
take it.
I stopped trying to look for true resurrection a long time ago. It was never meant to be this way. And that's what we're going to call the session.
Holy shit.
I have so many questions.
Oh my god. No,
Oh
no,
my
now the fucking Raven
God.
Queen church thing makes sense. Oh my god. We've been duped.
We've been
bamboozled.
smegalodored.
I've been... What? That's not even a word, and I agree with you.